Go.
What's up, boys?
Hey.
Fellas, how's it going?
Boom. Fuck. Good until I drop my nail.
That would be fucking painful.
I got it. I'm good.
You got it. All right, let's fire it up. Long time no see, Pat. It's been a while.
Yeah. Welcome to Habs N Dabs.
How long's it been?
What, like at
Over
least
a week.
good. Yeah, over a week for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, who's
Anyway,
counting?
yeah, right.
Today we're
Counting losses this season, not episodes.
Make it
I
sound like
guess
it's been months.
it almost feels like it, man.
It feels like it's been months, man. I won't lie.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Yes.
welcome our guest, Steve,
Yeah.
critical Habs fan. Like I said, I expect there will be no shortage of
Hello.
opinions tonight.
Hello. Opinions? What? I'm totally not opinionated. Never speak my mind. Nothing like that. I don't know.
And if you don't know Steve from Twitter, he's probably got you blocked.
Or you may have him blocked too. It's quite
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
It's,
Go-
mu-
go
it's
for
usually mutual. Usually it's mutual.
Nice.
I always return the
Dude,
favor when somebody blocks
You,
me.
Yeah,
you have
Yeah.
gotten one of the worst fucking weirdos I've ever seen on Twitter after you these past few months.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh my
Yep.
god, what's going on?
It's been like
with
2 months now.
that? 2 months?
Yeah, 2 months now. It's a guy from Ottawa, I'm sure, because I went back and I like detective did it all, and it started with a comment I made about the Senators, and then after that, it's like it's
Is he still
nonstop.
on you?
Yeah, oh yeah, he
Oh,
comes
yeah,
back every
dude.
couple of days.
Every time
Yeah.
I interact with Steve, this fucker is right in the
Just-
replies.
he's
So
right in
bam,
there.
right away.
Yeah, like for some reason he thinks I have like a really obese daughter. But my daughter is like super skinny. I don't know where he got this information, but I'm like, I don't talk to him. As soon as I see it, I block him. It's like,
I do that.
is this
too.
what it's like for like, famous people? They get this from like thousands of people like this, just every day,
Yes.
nonstop. It's wow. I have
Everybody,
one
everybody
guy.
chirps about I'm not going to name any names, but there's like this Habs reporter, and they're like, oh, he's just got this attitude, and then he has this mea culpa, and then everything. And I was like, man, I've got like 3,500 followers, and every post I put out there, there's always one. So like he's got 10 times, so he's got 10
I need a
minimum
name.
every single post, just being
Yeah.
a dick.
I need
You
a
know
name,
who
right?
it is.
Come on.
You know
give
who
me
it
the name. Give me the name.
Just the description didn't give it to you.
It's
Yeah, well, it comes
it's not
down
Justin
to two of
Timberlake.
them. No?
It's not Justin Timberlake.
It's not Justin Timberlake.
Oh, fuck. I don't know any other JT, so we're good.
it's a mystery.
You're talking about Justin Trudeau right now?
Oh,
No.
that's another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So many JTs in Canada to dislike
It's
it.
just it's
I like
such a
them.
fun
I like the one-
atmosphere. Hasn't Twitter become like a cesspool?
It's
I've never
bananas.
seen. All I want to do is just say "fuck off" every post. I want to fuck off, shut up. Like, what are you like? And this has only been, I'm usually an angry guy, but now it's like it's just like wow. Like,
I'm
this
usually
is
an angry guy.
What? Yeah, but this has been
Guys,
off the hook.
Mea
level of
culpa. Mea
wow.
culpa. I think I contributed to that being a dick all those years. Like, it feels like I don't want to.
the ramp up.
Yeah, I was definitely part of that for sure, right? Every little stupid, wordless tweet, I was on it. I was on it, man. Fuck. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah,
It was
I'm
fun.
over it.
Yeah, good, cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
here and there.
Yeah.
I think these past two Habs seasons have kind of. I haven't been interacting as much. It's mostly political. I see political shit and just makes me so mad.
And
It's like
everything
the
is.
Habs shit. It's
Yeah,
We
Suzuki
suck.
scores the Datsuk goal in overtime, and it's fucking political. You better fucking
Yeah.
bet on. You better fucking
Yeah.
bet on
Stop
it.
lying to everybody.
And
Fucking liars.
this new for you
Laughing and
section, I don't know
lying.
about you guys, but everything for me is like a cesspool of right wing fucking
Oh.
nonsense. Like it's
It's a
crazy.
bunch of shit I don't want to see. It's not for me.
Like,
It's like
not for me.
they should call it for anger, not for you.
Yeah.
For anger, because like the
Yeah.
shit. I'm getting like Marjorie Taylor Greene tweets in there, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want to see this garbage. Get this out of here. I don't go in there at all now.
The For You tab should really
yeah.
be named to get you engaged. Like it's nothing to do
Yeah.
for you. What do you want to
Yeah.
see? It's what's gonna get
Well-
you fucking jumping in the end. It, like
Yeah,
what,
they
takes
did a
1 minute.
study, and it's negativity that gets people the most engaged. When you get
of
mad,
course.
you start replying, you're talking, people are yelling at each other. If it's like kittens, you're like, oh, I love that, that's great. You move on. You don't start yelling, what's wrong with these kittens? Why are they all fucking white and black?
Cute
Nobody
and
says
white and-
that. You know, they're like, oh, kittens are cute, that's great. You know? But
Yeah,
when
you might,
see,
you
like,
might
some-
hit like.
yeah, and move on. What's the next thing? But when it's something you don't like, oh fuck, I don't like. I'm guilty of it too because I make so many. Fuck off, shut up. Like I shouldn't be doing it. Oh, what am I doing? I'm just gonna make more people talk to me, and I don't want people to talk to me. So it's like it's. But that's what it's designed to do now. Make
Yeah,
people mad.
I-
Make us yell at each other. You know.
I'm wondering if like the people who follow the like who are conservatives and who follow the right wing people, I wonder if they see left on their For You section, or if that is just a fucking.
We have
like
Rob
a
on the
deliberate-
line.
Possible.
Yeah, is he there?
It's calling in.
Nope.
Because
Elizabeth.
I had this discussion with a buddy at work yesterday, and I think like what's happening right now is everybody's using the extremes to weaponize like the other side. So like there's more people closer to the fence. Like not every right wing needs to bring an AR-15 to Subway, and not every left wing person wants to mutilate children. Right? It's just not that's not the norm.
You're right. It's
But
around
you
50%. You're completely
We're
right.
forcing abortions. You're
Yeah,
having an
yeah.
abortion. I don't care.
In the
I don't want an abortion.
47th trimester. Yeah.
Yeah, like my kid is 3 years old. Fucking abortions. Like, we're coming to your house. Like, come on, you know? It's ridiculous.
that's-
Both sides are ridiculous.
Yeah, but they're
Everything's
weaponizing
ridiculous.
the extreme attitudes on the other
Yeah.
side. So, like, you've got people close to the fence that think everybody on the left is a fucking one of these people, and it's just not the case, right? Like, most people have common interests. I don't know. This whole thing
Should
is a
have.
weapon. Should.
We did like 10 years ago, roughly. Maybe a little less. Like, it was actually right around the time when Trump came in.
Right
You know?
before, yeah.
It divided. It was the big divide. And even me at first, I was like, oh, it's going to be hilarious. And then right away, I was like, oh, shit, man, this is getting serious. All the wackos started coming out of the woodwork like, yeah, we're finally, like, able to come into the light now. People, like, on TV or the president is saying things I agree with. Like, what the fuck? It was right around then. And now it's just split because conservatives and shit, it didn't used to be that bad. I can't stand them now. It's just lying and banning everything, and they want to take away everything. They don't want to give nothing to no one. And it's like it wasn't always like that. It seems like not the cream has risen to the top. It's like the opposite. Like the
Right.
sour cream is fucking coming up to the top. You know?
Do you guys know who Jake Shields is? The UFC fighter, the MMA fighter, Jake Shields?
Yeah.
I saw a tweet that he said today, and he said that it's obviously true that bullying plays a vital role in society because we got rid of the bullies, and now he called them the freaks and the weirdos are allowed to do whatever. And what I was thinking is like, according to who? Like, according to who? Who's the freaks and the weirdos? You know what I mean? Like, how the fuck? Like, you're
I kind
I
of
don't
agree,
like-
dude. Like I think he makes a solid
way.
point.
not
Brian,
a
I
fucking chance.
see it every day. Bullying fucking.
I
Gets
think
the
it's
results.
more along the lines
It
of
works, man.
participation
It
medals.
fucking works.
Once you
Yeah,
started
it's
getting
the
a medal
same.
for showing up, then it was like, why do I have to
But
try? Why do I bother? I'm just.
it's the same. It's the same fucking
No?
effect. We're talking about relation cause to effect here, because just the day we started giving a medal to everybody, the ones that didn't have one didn't feel fucking like losers, right? And that's it's the same thing. We couldn't fucking hint
I'll
at
agree with that,
anymore.
but I will not agree that bullying was a good thing because
I'm not
the
saying.
problem with
I'm not saying it's a good
No.
thing. I said gets your results.
No.
That's what it's. That's the words I
it,
use.
hey, it gets a result. But the only problem with that is now you're leaving it up to the most intimidating person to decide who the freaks and the weirdos are. That's
No,
that's
that
my
does
problem.
that doesn't
I
work.
think-
I agree.
I think back then there was more things that were gonna toughen you up, you know, and people did end up being tough. Some people didn't, but the majority of people did end up. But now it's been anything that's dangerous or edgy or we gotta round those edges and everything's baby proofed. So now nobody's tough and everybody is.
That's
like,
true.
Everything's like gonna hurt me and like you know, like just the thought of shit. I was in elementary school, so I was I don't know under 10 years old, and I was going by myself to school and back. I had a key. The thought of that nowadays, like, forget it.
Yeah, right.
It's like teenagers maybe get a key, like you can be home by yourself. But not a 7, 8, 9-year-old kid. It's impossible.
When we were
nowadays.
latchkey kids from that
Yeah.
point on, totally. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I used to come home. I used to come home at lunch, make myself a sandwich. I was like 9, you know, handling a
Yeah,
knife.
Dude, you're describing my
yeah.
childhood right now. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
PG would
Here's
be
the
on
thing,
me
though.
around if I let my kid have a
I
knife.
agree. I agree on that part. But people like nostalgia is this dumb fucking thing too, and people like kids nowadays wearing
Yes.
helmets. Yeah,
Yes.
we avoid
Everything was
fucking-
so amazing back
like
then.
concussions and stuff. Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I think it's a good
I
thing.
remember being a
right?
kid, and I remember thinking a lot of times, "This sucks. Like, this
Right.
is fucking shit." Like,
Yeah.
I was like disgruntled as a kid. It wasn't
That's
all
true.
sunshine and rainbows, you know. Like, this
Oh
sucks.
yeah, man. So, welcome to Habs N Dabs.
Yeah.
Quick little rant at the beginning. For sure.
Yeah, that was
Well,
awesome.
after these 2 seasons, there's not really much hockey to talk about. Like, can we just
Dude, I
like
don't even want to talk about
fast
hockey.
forward? Like, okay, it's we have to it's painful, but we have to do it. But
It's true.
you know,
We're there
Yeah.
organically with a little help from management. I mean,
I
several
think it's
people-
done now, though.
Yeah, I think so too.
You think
Don't
this
agree
is
with me,
last
but I
year?
think we're done now. Yeah, I think next year we start to
You
like.
can't. Yeah.
I
You know?
need to see what happens in the summer. I need to see big fucking dollars moved out.
Yeah.
Big
I don't-
fucking dollars.
I wouldn't be.
But I know
surprised,
for
like,
me, I'm done rooting for losses. I can't.
I never did.
I can't, I'm not. I have, and I found it hard to watch, so I didn't really watch a lot. But I wanted us to lose. Kind of shitty to say, but I did. It
No,
was a good thing.
that's okay, man. The logic is there.
But
This whole-
next
this-
year, win.
Yes. This whole tank mentality is a byproduct of the salary cap, and it's relatively new. Now, you guys, I don't know how old you are, Steve, but like I remember back in the day, every single season, everybody had an equal chance to win. You know what I mean? Like you're coming up to October, you're excited
Yep.
for your team. Now, nowadays, literally, you know where you're going to end up based on the maths that everybody's doing and this, that, and the other thing. And they, you know, you might look down on it, but they're pretty fucking accurate at times. You know what I mean? If the models are correct, they're pretty bang on. So it's like you're starting a season now with little to no excitement because you know that you're on the fucking bottom end and that you're looking for, like, following the GMs and following the moves and all that stuff. It's a really fucking cool hobby, but again, it's still relatively new. I remember needing to look in the fucking newspaper the following day to find out how my team did if they weren't on the TV, right? So I mean, this constant contact with the team has created a lot of like a lot of fans that know you should lose in order to build a better team. But there's like we've had somebody on before and he labeled them purists, and I understand that too. Purists know that we used to throw money at fucking problems. We used to, you know what I mean? That's what you did. You made trades. We don't see trades anymore. We don't see anything exciting in season anymore to try and boost where you are. We used to make trades. We used to fire coaches. We used to hire. We used to spend more than we wanted to. Building a team now starts at the draft, and there's no getting around it. Like it has to start
You
there.
have to. Yeah, you have to.
I remember, like you remember back in the day. Let's use the Rangers for example. Rangers are still a destination that a lot of players want to go to, but I don't remember a single time they ever rebuilt. They were always able to just throw money around in free agency, make trades. You know, that's how they used to fix teams back in the day.
Well, I'll say
Trades
that
and money.
for attracting UFAs, it's more than hockey and more than business. Some of them pick
It's
a
the city.
New York City, is and to be fair,
Yeah.
back in the 90s, the 80s, even 70s, 60s, Montreal was a pretty big city in North America,
Yeah.
right? Right now we're not even first in Canada. We're not even on this side of the fucking continent. Toronto's better than Montreal. It is the truth. Montreal used to be something you want to go to, and that's more than just the Bell Center for me. So I don't know what's up with the city itself. It's my home. I love it. That's where I was born. It's broken, man. You can't get around that fucking city in the summer. In the winter, it's fucking snowy as fuck. You can't get anywhere. There's no winning situation here to attract people.
No.
So
Crazy taxes.
It's gonna have to be fucking hockey. They better
Taxes.
love. Like
Yeah.
if Pierre-Luc Dubois is genuinely in love with this club because it's like we're gonna need that sort of thing moving on because people ain't picking
Like the
Montreal over fucking
Marchand,
New
the
York, man.
Marchand effect, right? Like the fact that, or Bergeron effect. I mean, like he took that hometown discount to stay in Boston, and then a couple other players did relatively the same thing. Like, is there anybody that loves our city that much right now, even on this team? Think about
Maybe
it.
Pierre-Luc Dubois, bro. Maybe
Yeah,
Pierre-Luc
maybe.
Dubois.
It
I
feels
can
like
see it already.
a ploy, though. Feels like a ploy. Feels
And now
like
are we?
you
Are
know,
we
like,
gun
I
shy
know
times
it's
has this
that they
happened
play.
before?
I know.
Oh yeah, I want to
it.
go to Montreal. Yeah, Montreal. Every time there's a rumor, it's Montreal. Yeah, Montreal.
And
Every
then
time.
some people
Because
wouldn't even
people here
give us
go
an
nuts.
interview.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
And it was like, what?
Do
I
you
had
remember,
fucking JT spotted
guys?
in my lineup for next year, right? Like I knew, like I thought for sure.
Yeah.
I thought for sure
Guys.
JT was coming.
When has it happened that way? Like 2 years and a half, almost 3 seasons before he's fucking free. Like I get it, hyping yourself at the deadline but it's been going on for nearly a year now, and there's over a year left, right?
Yeah.
So come on, like that's a pretty big job there. I don't know, man. I don't know. It feels like this one is different, and I've
I
said
feel
this
like
before.
there's fire. I feel like there's fire to this smoke too, Pat. I do. What
He
I
probably does want to play here. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
He probably does.
Trade for him.
Great. I'm
But
not
it's
trading
not the
a bunch of things for him. No.
I personally I would trade for him, but I wouldn't trade anything massive. I would try
Like
and
what?
use it. I don't
Like,
know. That's the
the
thing. Like,
centerpiece-
I don't know. I don't know where
I
they're
think
going.
Florida's first
Are they
round
gonna-
pick comes into play now. It's garbage now. It's worthless. It's
Okay,
it's not
I think with that pick,
10-ish. It's going to be 15
gonna-
to 20-ish now.
yeah,
But
you have
it's
that pick.
Mm.
I got it. It's that pick. It's gonna cost one of the good young guys. I think it's Harris.
Yeah.
So that pick, Harris and Henderson to replace the big body.
I'd rather
I think
give up
you have
Barron.
something.
I'd rather
don't
give up
think
Barron.
I
They
don't
want
think
Barron,
they
I would-
settled for Barron right now. Personally, I think the guy that showed value this year that they would and listen, it's Pierre-Luc Dubois. Look at the numbers. The guy's a stud. You're gonna pay.
Oh,
And
he's kind of fallen off there now in the last. I don't know if it's because he's
Yeah.
disgruntled again. Like he's
Well, he was
on his teams all
injured
the
too
time.
this season.
Okay, but he was at a point a game, but he's not at a point a game anymore. Suzuki has more points than him. Huh?
It's-
Suzuki
well, no,
has
when
more
you-
points. Huh?
Yeah. Suzuki
Okay,
was healthy
so-
all
Yeah.
year, right?
Yeah.
Is he a number
Yeah.
one center?
Suzuki's a fucking Iron Man. He doesn't miss games, man, ever.
Here's
No.
here's the thing. Here's the
Don't
thing. Like
jinx him.
we need to think about
Ouch.
is where is Winnipeg, right? Is Winnipeg
yeah,
trying to
like-
kick the can down
yeah.
the road another couple seasons, or are they headed for a rebuild? So like
I
you have to
think
cater your
they
offer
should.
to what they want, right? But the thing is, you're in a unique position with Pierre-Luc Dubois because I think you can get him for a little bit less than any other team because he's like he would sign an extension in Montreal. That's what we're told. I know he would sign an extension in a few other places, but like, is that, you know what I mean? Or like, say for example, he wants to either play in LA, Minnesota, or Chicago, just like off like grabbing teams. Are they willing to put together a package to pull him in? Do you get what I'm saying? Like he has a limited
think
list
LA
of teams
could-
that he's going to play for.
If that's the case, I think like LA would go there. They have the parts to make it happen. I think they could go there. Here's the thing.
But I mean, LA's stacked down the middle right now. Is that something that they would be fucking willing to move pieces
LA
for, or
doesn't
is that
need him.
part
What
of
are they
his
gonna-
vision?
Yeah.
Like he did. Let's say, for example, like LA and these other teams don't even know that they're on his list. You know, Montreal's the only one that knows that he's on the
Well,
that they're on the list.
Agents fucking talk to fucking agents.
That's true. Yeah.
They probably all know.
Yeah.
Like, you can't formally talk with the agent or the player,
Yeah.
but you fucking know what's
But
up.
they do. Yeah, for sure. Deals
And I mean,
that are
like-
signed at 12:01. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like,
I just think if you make a move for Pierre-Luc Dubois, I think it's going to be like a Calgary trade. Your fucking list of conditions are going to be this long, right? Because if he's going to re-sign, it's going to be more. If he's not, you know.
And do we want that? We want to get involved in all this shit? Like, I don't know.
I think
I
Pat and
do.
I are on the same page. We would trade
You
for
know?
Pierre-Luc Dubois this summer. I would.
Another thing I'm against is giving up assets to take players. You know, like how we got Monahan and a first. I would never do anything like that. Like, even to get rid of Pat's favorite, like Gallagher. I'm not giving up Gallagher and a first.
Oh,
to
I'm
take him
giving
away.
a
I would
kid
never
for
do
fucking
that. No. No matter, even if
6.5.
it's Armia. What the fuck?
Steve,
What the
six.
fuck? How do we
six,
have Armia
Steve,
signed for 4 years?
6.5 for the foreseeable future, dude. You
Yeah.
paid to get that
And I
fucking
mean,
contract
I'm not giving
off,
up an
man.
asset to take him away. Nah.
I'm giving up 2, man. 2 of them. You can pick. Take what
Okay,
you want
so-
off the table, man.
when is his
Oh, I'm
contract
exaggerating.
up? 26? Gallagher or 27?
It's
Either
fucking
of us
long.
gonna live
It's-
that
I'm
long,
gonna say
Brian?
it's pretty long.
Seriously, either of us
What?
gonna live that long? Gallagher, come on, man.
I hope
Think
not.
Let's see.
Because I mean, like the going rate for $6 million left. with
Armia
1
is
year
the fucking
first
bigger
round pick.
problem. Armia
You think?
is the big. Oh, but he's probably so bad. He's terrible, and he's taking up spots now because now we got fucking Harvey Pinard proved he could play.
Yep.
Ylonen can play. He's fucking.
My jury's out for me on Ylonen.
Yeah.
Especially watching him
I
tonight.
don't mind him.
To be honest.
Yeah, but they give up. So this is nothing.
You're
This
right.
is
You're right.
giving
Actually.
up. You know.
I
Well,
Harvey
don't,
Pinard,
guys.
I think could be a top 6 player. I think he could.
You know,
Just to come
Gallagher
back.
is signed until 2027.
Yep, exactly,
So-
man. And that's the second year of his
Ooh.
fucking.
So let's say, for
contract.
example,
It's not great. He's not
Okay,
the
but-
problem though, because if he's healthy, he produces.
Yeah, but you know
yeah,
he's
but
not
that's
LT.
that's the problem. Like we have to get off of long-term injury.
Yeah.
Like that is
Yeah.
a big deal.
Steve,
That's the main reason I wouldn't re-sign Drew Wayne. It's not the fact that he
Yeah.
disappears for time. He misses hockey
No,
games. Like,
Drouin's got to go. No, don't even. No.
but that's my main reason. Like for me, I cannot sign another injury-prone player, and if I
Yeah.
can do anything to get
Yeah.
an injury-prone player off of this fucking roster, I would do it.
Mhm.
I would
Because
move Gallagher in a
There's
heartbeat if I could.
there are guys who produce points, and there are guys who produce points and help the team.
That's right.
Drouin is a guy who produces points, but he doesn't help the team because the little things he does hurts the team. His stupid backhand no look passes to nobody that go for a fucking goal the other way. It's all the time, and there's guys that are like that. You know, it's like I used to love. I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember Glenn Rice in the
Yeah.
NBA. Okay,
I don't.
fucking he was the Michael Jordan on bad teams. Charlotte and stuff, they stunk. They won 10 games. He averaged 45 points a game. He was a fucking monster. Went to like the Lakers and shit. Couldn't produce because they were a team. There's people like that. They're
I
good.
get that.
And that's why even this year with us, people are like, oh, Matheson looks so good, but we're shitty. And these guys are producing. So it doesn't always translate into a winner. So you have to be careful with that kind of stuff. Because these, like, you have guys like, okay, people might not like Anderson and guys like that, but those were guys that carried us to the Stanley Cup final. They were proven winners. And then
I
we
would like
bring
to
in
add
other guys
Suzuki
like
to that
Dvorak
list.
and all, we stink. Yeah, you know? But then we bring
That's
in
one
guys
thing
like
I want to bring up
Dvorak and
for Suzuki this year. He sucked.
they're
Yeah,
good,
he was
but
well.
they're not winners. There's
Suzuki's
guys who
clutch as
produce,
fuck.
and there's guys who produce and win. You know?
Does that make you nervous with the Caulfield extension then? Because he is producing in a non-winning scenario?
No, because produced before.
Clutch.
He's one of those rare guys. You don't worry about him. Come on, who's worried about
Yeah.
Caulfield? Really?
Not-
Anybody?
not-
That's
not
that's
in the
nonsense.
slightest.
That's flat
If it-
Earth shit. You know?
If his
Nice.
If his
That's
contract
nonsense.
started with a 9, if his contract started with a 9, anything
fine.
under
Fine.
9, 8 years, do it.
Go
Do
for
it.
No
Yeah.
problem. We need this. We can't. When's the last time we had a 40-goal scorer?
Let alone, yeah, and he was.
He was
on
gonna
pace.
hit
He was-
50.
what was
He's
it,
gonna
46?
fucking
Oh,
hit.
He would have. He would have.
gonna hit-
He will
he's gonna hit
probably,
50,
but
yeah,
we
for
haven't. You know, like
And with
I remember,
Suzuki at center too, he's
what was
better
his
than
name?
we give him lately.
We had guys who were like on pace to do things. That's the thing about on pace is you're on pace. You haven't done it. Like,
Yeah.
it's, you know, it's like guys who hit 5 home runs the first week of spring training opening week in baseball. Oh, the guy's gonna hit 195 home runs. No, he's just
Yeah.
on a hot streak. Like
Yeah.
It's Ryan
It's your
Pilling
friend, what? Yeah.
scoring 3 goals against the Leafs on his first game,
Yeah.
right? That's
yeah.
He's on
Ryan
pace
Poehling.
for like 160
Hat-trick
fucking
this
goals
weekend.
next
You know?
year.
Yeah. Come on.
I was drinking that night, and I ended up buying a Paling sweater and my wife a Matei sweater. Yeah.
Some fine
Honestly.
AHL products right
miss.
there.
He's a can't miss prospect. Can't miss.
He's gonna have Yuri Yanov's name on it.
Yeah.
There's a guy I'd resign to.
Talking about those players.
I was high on him, but never that high.
Go back to fucking 2 playoffs runs, right? The first one in the bubble, and then the fucking the finals the year after. Look at Suzuki. People who turned on him in around the middle of the season when Kirby Dach he's big. I get it. He's bigger than Suzuki. It's beautiful to watch. People were like, "Oh, maybe he's the first line setter we've been looking for." I'm like, man, it's so unreasonable to turn on Suzuki so fast the way he played in playoffs and every time in his career where it was important. The guy's so fucking clutch.
Yeah.
And 3 weeks in fucking mid-February, and people were like, "Oh yeah, Kirby Dach is the shit." And it bothers me a bit. This sample is so short, man. And I like
Labeling
Kirby Dach,
your
but
lines is so
fuck,
short-sighted anyway. Like fucking
I
the
guess
hot
so,
hand
man.
is your 1C for the game. Like do it game by game on
You're
basis,
fucking.
right?
You sound like Michel Terrien all night long, baby.
Yeah. If you're playing well, I'll put Bill Weiss with you.
Hey, Subban, stop with the fucking spins.
What is that?
Guy. What is that? That's not okay.
Nice.
Did you see the video of him fucking screaming at him watching the video though? That was intense. I don't know.
Well,
man.
that's Terrian.
intense.
That's who he was.
Yeah.
We
And I'm
found-
sure there's been a lot worse that wasn't on video.
Oh yeah, we're smoking
fucking
his
words.
cigarette smoke as he's yelling in
Oh, yeah.
players' faces. I heard. Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
He was the best bench coach. I don't give a fuck.
I didn't mind him. He was okay.
Feeling
I
the
didn't
bench,
mind him.
he was the best in the league.
I
But
didn't
you
mind
can't have him around your players outside of hockey. That's the
No.
problem, right?
No. There's a
He had a
shelf life.
That's
Yeah,
it. He had a
exactly.
shelf life. He expired. And
And
he
you
expired
see
about
it.
fucking a
Principles.
year and 2 months before he was fired. Like he lost that room a long time
Big
before he
time.
was fired.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
How sad is it that he lost his room, but yet was on a better winning pace than Claude Julien when he stepped in? Like we went downhill from there.
Well, that's the
Right.
difference between an asshole who fucking demands what he demands and the nice guy who's coaching a shitty hockey team.
Nothing at all. Terrien was better. That's what it's crazy shit. See what I
fact that
said
they
about bullying gets you
That's-
fucking results. I told you. You're not listening, dude.
That's second guessing.
Yeah. No.
What was
But
the other one?
no, his best was that's the softest. But I think they're trying to
Soft.
be the softest bunch of defensemen in the NHL. I've never
Soft.
seen soft like this.
Soft.
Fucking,
Soft. That's hilarious.
Soft.
I remember
I think
that.
it's their goal. Yeah,
Soft.
Penguins. Never
Fuck
seen
me.
soft like this. Fuck, whoa, Michelle, chill, man.
Yeah,
soft.
You're talking to the world.
I
Never
like them.
seen soft like this.
I'm not gonna lie. I like those guys. Give me a torch any day.
Fun,
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's entertaining if nothing else.
Yeah. But I'd rather win. don't care if it's
Yeah.
fun.
Hey, we won.
100%.
We won with a bad team several years with Terrien.
Yeah.
Three of the best fucking season starts in history, man. The guy's a winner. He's an asshole
Yeah.
fucking winner.
Also some of the worst though. So
Yeah, we won a 20-game stretch at the beginning and still didn't make the playoffs that one
Yeah,
year.
I'll give it to you. I'm giving
that
it
was
to you.
bad.
That's
Yeah.
it, yeah. You need to lose your room to lose because if not, you're winning. The guy's pretty good. Don't let him
Yeah.
around the fucking players. Is all I'm saying. Bench coach. Best
was
in
he
the
the
league.
coach? Was he the coach the year that Kreider hit Price? Was that him?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
good question.
I think so.
Because I think
That's-
that was
that's-
our best chance that year. That was our best chance. Right
Wait,
there.
didn't Terrien
2015?
come up? I don't think so. I think Michel Terrien came under Marc Bergevin
After that?
the year after in my
Yeah. It was right
I think
around
so.
that. Yeah, that was the one I was upset about. Our most
Kreider
recent
year?
one,
Oh,
honestly, I didn't really. I was like, wow, this is magical. I didn't really think we had a chance. Every round, I didn't think we had a chance. we were like, we sweep the Jets. I'm like, okay, I guess. Vegas, I'm like, fuck, well, no way we're beating Vegas, right?
Yep.
Right? And then
Yeah.
fuck, beat Vegas. I'm like, holy shit, there's no way we're beating Tampa, right? And then no, we didn't.
Yeah,
we didn't
no,
beat
we
them.
didn't. We
Tampa's like, shut the fuck up. Here we go. This
Yeah, but again, like I know this is tooting a fucking horn, but like 18
It was
million
good,
over the cap, that's fucking
yes, fucking right.
Yeah,
and his
that's
and
bananas.
the pads picture with fucking Vasilevsky's like,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah,
little
yeah.
Carey Price, how you doing, little guy? And Price like, huh, hey, buddy, fuck, why are you so big? Jeez, fuck, he's like 5'9", and Carey Price is 6'3", and the fucking
Yeah, like that's so
What?
weird. Like you'd think that was photoshopped.
Yeah.
For sure.
like, whoa, man.
Did you find the answer
Yeah.
yet, Pat?
Yeah, it was in 212 that Bergevin got hired and Terrien came back 212, 213. So it was after that.
Yeah.
It's
It was 15 whenever Kreider
but-
hit Price.
the 14 playoff, I believe, right? 13, 14? if
Yeah,
I'm not
14,
mistaken?
15.
Lost
No, I
in
think it's
third
14,
round, yeah.
15.
13, 14, we lost in round 3, though. I think that's the
Oh,
the year.
no, you're right then.
Yeah. I
You're right.
remember it as 14 as well, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So Bergevin was already there, I guess. I was wrong. Bergevin and Terrien were already there, yep.
That was the year that we pulled in Vanek at the deadline, was it not? Vanek and
Yep.
forget who else. Was Petrie that year?
No.
Or was Petrie the following year?
It's after that, I think.
Because he wasn't at the deadline. He was about 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
I don't remember, man. We don't have fact
Yeah.
checkers, dude.
Well,
It's like
Just-
almost
just
10 years
count.
ago.
It's Habs and Dabs. Of course you don't remember.
Yeah. I don't even remember what I ate for breakfast. Huh?
Oh, you're going
So what else?
again.
Yeah, fuck. It's so hard to fucking think of fun shit to talk about right now because this season just sucked balls.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go political
yeah,
again, man.
It's been pretty sucky season. Pretty sucky
Yeah.
2 seasons.
I was
It's weird
telling
because the season before that we were in the cup final. Like what?
yeah,
my
and the
kids-
fucking thing is like the people that were barking that it's gonna fucking just make it longer in the long run, and they ended up being right and shit. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. But like my kids have seen the Canadians play in the Stanley Cup final.
Yes.
People's
Yes.
grandparents seen the fucking Leafs play in the Stanley Cup final.
Yeah.
Those guys.
Yeah.
all worth it.
They've never been in the finals at like having to win more than 2 rounds.
But guys,
all worth
it's the season that really matters in the end.
Oh yeah. That's what the playoffs are not important because no one really tries.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, man.
Or fucking what?
Fucking
Like,
loser talk.
what's more important, a glorified tournament or like,
Tournament,
like,
yeah, it's
go
just
fuck
the
yourself.
tournament.
Go fuck
Huh?
yourself. Sounds
Yeah,
like somebody
okay.
who's never won 4 rounds in their life.
Yeah, I got participation medals their whole life.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, what? I finished 4th. What the fuck? What are you talking about?
So the Leafs
5 people.
goalies, man, have you seen this epidemic of them pushing the fucking nets off the moorings? Like, is
Yeah.
that not a McSorley fucking illegal curve just waiting to happen? You know what I mean? That's going to come back to them at the exact fucking wrong time. They're going to get called for that. Game 7, 4 minutes left in the third period, tied 3-3. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's going to happen because the book is fucking out. Those two are the worst for that shit.
It's pretty shitty.
Oh, wouldn't it be hilarious that it's finally the year that they're going like to the second round? I want it better than that, Brian. It's like it's 4-3 for the Leafs in the last minute of the third period.
Yeah.
They're leading right now, and bam, bam, two quick goals on. Oh yeah, man, yeah. I much prefer they were going. It was right there. The door was fucking open, and they fucking shank it.
I've said it before, man. I want the Leafs to win one series because I got so many fucking receipts of people. They're saying that it's fucking the same to lose in round 1 as it is in round 4. I've got so many of those just waiting to fucking shove down their throats, man. It's fun to win playoff rounds. No matter how you slice it.
But they don't know that. They don't know that.
No, they don't.
They don't need to know that. I don't.
No,
but
I would love to see a couple of them being like, "Oh, fucking, we did so good this year." It's like, "Oh no, you just lost." Like, fucking, it's the same as losing in round 1.
It would be their Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
That's not true anymore. It hasn't been 20 years since we won a playoff series. It's been 1 year.
I don't want it. I'd rather, no, I don't want it.
Fuckers. No, I don't want it.
What did I say to Fulton? Like, he said something about like Pat said the wrong area code, and he said something about planning the parade. I was like, "Fuck! If you win a round, fucking the parade only stays in the one area code. So pack a lunch, fuck."
Fucking good. And their stupid little square where they all get together and watch.
I love it. They should call it like Disappointment Square or something. It's the same fucking spot every year, man.
Yeah, there's like hundreds of them. Oh, we're finally gonna do it. Oh, yes. And we're all like, yes.
Yeah. Leafs
those
fans,
tears.
Yeah, Leafs fans' tears bring May flowers.
This is in my top 3 of other fan bases crying, with right up there with Philadelphia when we picked Caulfield, right, or when they didn't.
That video, that's a good one.
It's top 3 with the Leafs crying outside their.
Who did they take? Cam York? Is that who they took?
Yeah.
Cam York
from the U.S. development team. Yeah, they're like, yeah, we got him, Cam York.
Oh,
yeah, stole him.
Oh,
fuck Philadelphia. Fuck Philadelphia. They're the worst.
Philadelphia's the team I hate the most that's not in my division.
Fair enough.
Philadelphia.
The team I hate the most. Ooh, that's a good exercise I never did.
I think that's Vegas for me, man.
Because,
I fucking hate Vegas.
Boston,
I
Toronto,
don't know,
Ottawa.
guys. Carolina has been pretty
Vegas,
bad this past few years.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna have to
really
go with...
hate Philadelphia. Like I don't like those fucking guys at all.
Oh, I think I'm sticking with fucking guys.
I hate how
the GM, the owner, the fucking players. Oh man, there's so many to fucking dislike in Carolina, including that fat fucking mole. Yeah. No, man, not a chance.
Yeah. But Carolina,
goals he's got this year.
Shitty.
Yeah,
the breakout year. It's the breakout year.
Oh yeah. He's got 17 points then.
I didn't hate him, but fuck, man.
Playing against fourth liners. Yeah.
Yeah, Man, was I wrong about that kid. And I think it was just like the how do you put it, like the fucking rose-colored glasses, you know? Like I just wanted us to be picking the best center in the draft. But, what a
Seemed
like
a good thing.
We can't stop doing
it started
that.
out okay.
Yeah.
You can't stop doing that as a fan, dude. Are you a fan? Well, if you're a fan, you gotta be a fan, right? And if you want to stay the best fucking fan base in the league, well, you gotta be a bit delusional, right? Like it comes with it. You gotta be so passionate. Sometimes you're stupid, but when you're winning, it's the best place to be, right? So you can't change that.
They're actually saying that like we're going to be able to attract some UFAs coming up here soon because like the team should be turning the corner. So we'll see what happens.
I heard that one before.
Good point.
Just put him.
Fuck But
I heard-
winning in Montreal is something
I
else,
heard
right?
Pierre-Luc Dubois is coming
Yeah.
here for free in 2
Yeah.
years, man. He's coming. He's
Yeah.
I got these
Yeah.
the rosy glasses.
Yeah.
Straight for the
Special.
guy right fucking now.
Yeah.
You got to see where the ball drops first before you start talking trades. You got to see, don't you?
I don't know,
What do you mean,
man.
what kind of trade?
Oh man.
Not trading our pick.
No, God, no.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
like
So you think if you draft another center, you're not trading for Pierre-Luc Dubois? You think that's the overall
no, but
mentality?
it might alter who I think about trading. Do you get what I mean?
Kirby
What
Doc or
about
Suzuki?
I don't know yet.
Did
I
you
don't know yet.
hear? Did you hear
right
the offer sheet the offer sheet strategy that they
I heard
said?
this. I didn't read much into it. To let us
I know-
Yeah, like-
elaborate a little bit.
Throw a low ball, not low ball, but like the lower kind of offer sheet, like offer at him, where I think it was maybe 2 firsts, maybe a first and a second, something like that, where it's like mid-level contract. Whereas if they accept it, they can't trade him.
Right.
For a whole year, yeah. I get this.
Or
Steve,
We sign him. So
How
it's,
many-
you know,
I'll-
it's obviously there's a little more nuance to it, but
just answer this one question. How many offer sheets have you seen coming from Montreal that succeeded, that went on the media? And I remember one in my whole fucking life. I remember one. It's the fucking Sebastian Howe one. That's it. I don't remember another one that
for
Montreal
us,
succeeded.
yeah.
So you think
Yeah.
I can't use isn't fucking big balls, Bergevin. It's not happening.
Yeah.
It's not fucking. Bergevin had those big fucking steel balls, man. He would fucking do it. I don't think. I think probably smarter. It's probably smarter to be like can't use, right? But I don't think he's gonna do that. I don't
There's a
think
strategy to it, and that's what makes me
Oh, I
think it's
see
a
it.
possibility. Because
think
there
you
is a
gotta-
strategy to it. It's
There
not
is,
just like,
absolutely, I get it.
let's throw it. Let's give them 4 first-round picks and sign them to $13 million. Well, obviously, we're going to sign. They're not going to be able to match that. But if you like, and that was what
Yeah, no,
Bergevin did
no,
with the
that makes
Aho.
sense.
He went just a little too low, where they were like, yeah, fuck it, we'll match it at. That's not a problem. Where if it would have been a
Yeah.
little bit higher, make them think like, should we match that? So there is subtle strategies to it, but when it comes down to it, this is all just speculation. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing ever happens. People
Yeah,
talk out their
exactly.
fucking ass. Million people are coming here. Million people are getting traded. Nobody ever comes here. Nobody ever gets traded. We get Carl Alsner and we get fucking bums. So we'll see. That's why I'm excited about the draft. That's why I want our team to tank, because draft is. If you're drafting in the top couple, unless you're fucking drafting Kotkaniemi, usually it's a fucking pretty good guy.
Yeah.
So.
It just seems every time that we end up near the top of the draft, it's just a shitty fucking season to be drafting. Like Galchenyuk, same thing, right?
Yep. Although we could have ended up with Yakupov.
That's true too.
Imagine
Oh,
that.
man. It's so insane to me because how many
That would have
years
been-
guys, we've been cheering for that draft, for this past draft year for years, saying that
Yep.
Shane
Here
Wright
it's
was
coming.
gonna be the shit, right?
Yeah.
And then that year is one
Oh,
year
yeah, me
behind
too.
us already, and it's a shit year. It's done, and fuck it, we're looking for Connor Bedard now, and it's insane to me that just man, the hype they built with that fucking draft for what it actually turns out to be in the end, not worth it. Not
It ends up
worth
all it is
It's
to
a-
sell fucking us to come and watch it. That's all.
Yeah,
it is.
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like
absolutely.
I said, fucking back in the day, I used to check the newspaper in October to see what the fucking team was going to look like,
Yeah.
And like now it's like
Yeah.
like you got people that go to the draft. You got people that go to the draft as a fucking like as an entertainment. You know what I mean? Like that.
Painted
It's beyond
face.
me. Yeah, man, and like fucking signs
Booing
up,
kids.
yeah,
Yeah, again, guys, at the
showing
end
their
of that,
vaginas while fucking.
Yes.
nice.
That was a good one.
And at the end
That
of all
was
that,
fucked up.
that was a good one. That's quality
Yeah.
entertainment.
at the end of that process, you
Yeah.
have a fucking the results are so fucking shaky. Where you get these Sean Farrells, these Lane Hudsons are fucking late as fuck, and they're making the news all year long, and the whole business is built around the first guy you pick,
Did he grow?
which
Yeah.
is meh.
Is it true that he
you
grew
get it
up?
or you don't?
Hudson? Is Hudson like
Hudson,
6
No clue,
foot
man.
yet?
Is he?
I don't know.
I heard that he grew an inch, but he's still $160.
So Okay.
Nice.
Hey, he looks like he's 12 years old. Look
Yeah,
at
he
this
does.
kid, and he's like, fuck,
Yeah.
what? That kid's
Yeah.
12 years old.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Yeah, a bit
like-
like Caulfield,
but,
right? When he came
you know-
in, no shame, it happens.
Okay.
But you
But
gotta
there's a
stop
difference
now.
between forwards who are 5'8", 9", and defensemen who are 5'8", 9".
Exactly.
Absolutely.
You know?
Like,
Like,
I'm
how big is
blown away
Quinn
by what he's
Hughes?
accomplished.
Yeah,
I
Quinn Hughes. But I was gonna say kill McCarr, right? So I think
I'm
you have
not-
it both ways.
Well, Kale McCarr's 6 foot, isn't he? He's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
mid-sized
Kale
guy.
McCarr's a decent
But
size.
Quinn Hughes is real small. No?
Yeah, like
He's like
5'9".
tiny. He's a great
Yeah.
offensive player, but holy fuck, does he stink defensively? That's
Man,
another
he gives
guy.
Me worms.
The
He gives
team-
me worms
the
in his
team
own
sucks.
end. Fuck, I swear. Yeah.
They stink. Vancouver stinks because he's
Yes.
one of their top defensemen. Okay, great, gets points. Okay, so that's what I'm afraid about with Hudson.
I'm nervous about
Oh,
Hudson,
I'm not
too.
gambling on Hudson today. I'm saying
I
as
wouldn't
far-
trade him, but I'm not going. I don't think he's a can't miss. You know?
No, I agree. Like, the thing you have to realize is every other league is fucking half the speed, right? So, like, yeah,
Yeah.
he's doing some amazing things, but can he
Yeah.
do it at the speed you need to do it in the
Yeah.
NHL?
Yeah.
Like, that's the question.
Yeah.
If he can,
Always the
then
question.
he'll be a good player.
NCAA
Sorry?
is weird. NCAA
It
is
is.
strange league. I don't know how to gauge it. Like you got
Yeah.
guys who do good and they're good, and you got guys who do bad and they're good. And it's like what? He scored 3
Yeah.
goals. Like to Chuck, how many? He scored like 6 goals in 30 games and had 10 assists, and he's a pretty good player. And you have other
Christ,
guys who are like 40
What, he's got
goals.
105 this year already?
Something
Matt?
like that.
It's crazy. He was just blowing up. And yeah, like, we would love them to not do well. Who won tonight, by the way? Buffalo or Panthers?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Pittsburgh lost.
Yeah, I
Look at
think
you
so.
on the tank watch and shit.
But yeah, like, I do a hell of a lot more
Pittsburgh got
scoreboard watching.
spanked.
Lovely.
Devils are frauds, though. I don't got no confidence in Devils.
That's one good team, man. That's
Even the
gonna be a good
Rangers,
team.
I don't.
No, but historically,
Everybody needs
they,
goaltending. You know why scoring so high? Goaltending's so shitty.
That's what. Yeah, you can
Goaltending
tell.
sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks. These guys, kids don't want to play goaltending anymore.
Parents don't want to pay for it either.
What happened to Quebec goaltending?
nice. Oh, I
Where's-
don't know, man.
Where are they? Ooh, man. Is there any?
Devin Levi, I think.
Devin
Isn't he?
Levi. Yeah, he's from Montreal.
Yep. But you're right, man. It used to be. It used to be
like,
fucking
all the time.
French Canadian goaltenders were the creme de la creme.
Kids don't want to play in nets anymore. Florida won.
Ah. So they leapfrogged Pittsburgh tonight then. So they're in a playoff spot right now.
Yeah.
Bunk.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I really
Oh,
want
they're
that pick.
shaking
I really
balls.
want that pick to be in the fucking top 15 too.
It's not. Just give up on it. I gave up on that.
I did about 3 weeks ago, and then they had a little skid there, and I'm like, oh sweet. And then Pittsburgh had a couple wins, and now it just looks like it's gonna fucking.
Yeah.
Them,
Whatever
them,
happens,
them,
happens.
them having a run would be the fucking most 2023 Montreal Canadiens thing ever. That would be the fucking, you know.
Yeah. Eh.
I don't want it. Just
it's
like
good
the
while
Leafs
it
winning around.
Yeah, I don't want it.
the fucking Panthers to succeed.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But I mean, like, Florida's such a good team. Like, there's no reason why they should have skidded this much this
It's
year.
the most. Historically, they do that, right? Almost collapse, and they're almost they're almost there, and they collapse, and I don't know. I love it. Keep doing
They
it.
they also did like a linear trade, right? So they did this. They thought they were making their team better. I think they made their team better. But like
Yeah.
trading Huberdeau and it was a linear trade. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It wasn't.
At the time,
Sometimes
I think-
it takes a while
I
to
think
gel.
now,
maybe.
I think Tkachuk way outperformed Huberdeau this year. No.
Oh, by like almost doubled.
Yeah, Florida broke fucking Huberdeau. That's right.
yeah.
That was a beast. Come on, guys. Huberdeau's a fucking.
He was all
top-notch
sad.
player,
He said,
man.
"What you call?"
Yeah.
He called him. "Why you
It wasn't
trade me?
Florida. It was Sutter that fucking broke him. Sutter,
Well-
like they
Why you
fucking
trade
hate.
me?
They fucking broke him, man.
He
Guy's
made
a
me
fucking
feel
player,
so
man.
bad. Suck it up,
Fucking-
Huberdeau. Sutter's
Well,
out there
'cause it-
like, what What are you crying for, you fucking pussy? It wasn't like this in Florida. You're not in Florida. You're in Calgary. Sucks here. Play hard.
They had him on the opposite wing, though, right? Like pretty much the entire year. Like he played
I don't
left
know, man.
all season last year, and they
Isn't
had
he a
him
center?
right.
Shouldn't matter.
I don't know.
That's
Well, I
probably
mean-
the problem right there. Diagnosed it. Hey, Calgary on the phone.
Hey,
Hey,
Calgary on the phone.
we figured it out.
Get in Calgary.
What are you doing over there? Let me talk to Daryl. Come on.
No, don't talk to Daryl. Trust me.
Who's this?
Thinking of
Stop
shit.
being mean to Huberta. Is this his wife calling again?
Yeah.
No. No. It's a random fan.
Whoa, random.
Random
Shit.
fan.
So speaking of goaltending, what are we going to do with our goaltending situation?
No, I like that they signed that other kid for 2 years. I love
Yeah.
it. Adobe.
Yeah, me too.
Dobesh.
Well, I'm gonna have to.
I was calling him Dobbs. I guess that's
I
not
thought
his
that's
name,
what it
though.
was.
I'm
it's-
gonna wait
it's
until I
Dobesh.
hear when I hear
It's something weird.
Pierre Hood.
Yeah,
that's when
it's like Czech or something like that. Dobesh.
So he's
Yeah,
2
they'll
years
kill us.
entry level, but he's at a 900
Who knows?
entry level contract, wasn't he?
Hey, you know who was really good in the NCAA? Primo.
Oh no, I'm not. My expectations aren't. I know for sure that Primo isn't going to be that guy, so I'm looking at for the next one. I'm not
Yeah, no.
expecting anything.
I agree.
But my attention is right
be
on
this
that
guy.
generation.
Could be.
There's that other. What's the other guy's name? The other big guy, the goalie we drafted.
Dickow?
Yeah, exactly.
Dickow?
Dickow. Yeah.
Could
So,
be.
I'm not expecting them to be the next
Yeah,
fucking
no
Patrick
pressure.
Roy.
As
But
long as it's not Carter Hart.
my eyes-
No Carter Hart.
No,
Carter
I
Hart.
don't want to do that either.
You're like, Carter Hart? Yeah.
No, I
No.
think
No.
I really like Montembeault, guys. I think he can do it. I think he can be the goalie on a well balanced team. We're not looking for a savior. We're beyond that now. We shouldn't expect another goalie to step in and steal the fucking cup again. We need
I don't
to
want to
build a
build the team
fucking
from the
balance.
crease out.
Nah. We need a balanced
No.
team that can rely on a
Yep.
mid range fucking goalie. That's
Yeah.
what we're looking at in
Yeah.
the future.
That can
So
play yourself out of a
Montembeault?
fucking 4-goal game. Like it used
It
to
could
be,
work.
like if you know what I mean. If you got 2 goals on us, we couldn't fucking come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't.
And it also used to be if we scored 1, that we would just fucking protect the lead. I don't want to do
Yes.
that anymore.
Shut it
I don't
down.
want to be that team. Yeah, exactly.
Trap.
Harry won't let one goal
No,
in.
yeah. We could do it,
And I mean,
guys.
sometimes it was true, but I don't want to fucking
Yeah.
rely on
way too often.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
way too
Gil.
often true.
Al
Man.
Gill, lay down in the crease.
Man, that's a
Whoa,
pandemic
you guys.
this year too. Like, holy fuck, do we have like, playing 2-on-1s in our defensive system? There's so many people laying down in the fucking crease. Like it drives me crazy this year.
Yes.
And
Like,
boy,
I see
did we
Savard
liked it.
so much.
Hard.
Yeah, like
That's
every
our
game. he's
strategy.
Just, yeah,
That's his strategy. Give him the outside, and when he cuts inside, lay down on.
but is that what they're coaching, or is that because they're getting caught out of position? I don't know.
They're
question.
coaching. They're coaching. Put the team's interest in front of your own, and then you just get in front of that fucking puck, and you don't have the time to think about it, right?
Fair
I'm
enough.
gonna
Yeah,
take
you know.
one for the team, man. David Saval's gonna take Josh fucking Georges, Hall Gill, like you said, he was a fucking octopus all with all those
Yeah.
limbs going on, man. What the fuck? He could cover the whole fucking crease laying on his fucking stomach, man. It was beautiful. Those guys are team first, man. It doesn't matter how good you are when you put the team first in all of your fucking decisions in a game, man.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what fucking Steve was talking about with Drouin, man. Exactly.
You son of a bitch!
It's just nice to have somebody here that doesn't want to sign him.
Okay, listen.
Get
League
lost. I've been
minimum
waiting
for
years.
2
for this.
years.
Years for this.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I like the story. I'm sticking to it.
No stories. Fuck stories. Fuck you and your stories, man.
I'm standing put, not budging at all.
All right, good night, folks. Do we have
There's no.
anything to chat?
Yeah, well, Diana came in earlier. I don't know if she's still there. She said, "You guys are entertaining. LOL, love it." And I said thanks,
See?
Diana, but in the chat because yeah. So what's
Sometimes we
what's
get
the
Entertained.
you asked about goalies, but we seem to all agree maybe Montalvo could but you trade Allen if you can.
Yeah.
Oh, if I
what's-
can,
No
for sure.
confidence in Allen.
What's if it's a
No
fourth pick?
I don't
Whatever.
care. Future considerations is good enough for me.
Whoa, that far? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
He's a good tank goalie.
What's he got? What's he got? Like $3.5 million salary for another year?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, fuck that. No, but that's still money that we could be spending somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know
But
what I mean?
think I think someone pays for Jake Allen this summer, honestly.
Well, with the fucking state of goaltending in the
Has
league
to-
right now,
has
I
to.
think somebody
Has to.
might.
Primo next year is on waivers, so something's got to be done with Primo.
I'm beyond Primo right now.
I think they're going with probably Primo and Montembeau next year. That means Allen out the door.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
think
gonna
so,
hurt. Oh, that's gonna hurt when
I
Montalvo's not
honestly
doing.
don't. I think we have maybe a skewed vision of what we want to see next year. I think we're in for another year of trouble, and I think
Whoa.
Primo's going to be up there. I think so.
I don't think-
I don't think we're going to be able to move out some of the money that needs to get moved out this year. That in order
we have
do
to.
something.
But-
There's
no,
probably
no,
going to be a
no.
buyout. Got to be one buyout. Who's got to go?
Money wise,
There's Armia, Hoffman. Money wise, yeah. Is he done? Is that for sure? He's finished.
Who?
So
Carey?
Price,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
trade him to Arizona, where all the contracts go to die, and start from there. But you got dead weight like Armia, Hoffman.
Byron's off the books. So that's
Byron's off the
another-
books.
Yeah.
Byron, who's off the books? Monahan, Byron, Drouin, Garyanov.
I think that's it.
You know, then we have like lower level guys like Bezzetta.
So that's my
Belzile.
point, guys. Those
Would
guys
you pay-
don't cost a lot of money. I think we can. The plan is for kids to take over slowly, isn't it? Well, these guys are cheap. These guys
But-
have several years in front of them. If it's 2, 1 in certain case, 3 in certain cases, but those
How many
rookies
contracts do we have though? It goes with contracts too.
I
Yeah,
think it's.
50
I think we're at
total,
47 right now.
Oh, you
I think we're
waiver
at
a guy like
47
fucking
right now.
Armia, right?
You know,
I don't know. I'm not worried
got
about salary
RFAs,
short
Harvey
term.
Pinard.
We have
Lonan.
so many. We have so many second round picks in the next 2 drafts, man. Like,
What do
it's
you think
okay.
our fourth line should be?
Our fourth line?
Yeah,
Great question.
Right now, everyone healthy.
for next year. What do you think a good fourth line would be?
Okay.
Harvey
Center,
Pinard,
Yeah.
I
in
have
there?
him higher.
Okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
have him higher.
him on third. Whose spot does he take? That's another thing, you know.
Yeah.
That's where the Hoffman, Armia. You know, these are anchor contracts at this
Okay,
point.
so if
Yeah.
if Harvey
I'm telling
Pinard
you,
is
Hoffman contract is the reason we don't have a Turi Lekkinen in our system
Yeah.
anymore too. Like, that's the reason we had to trade him.
Huh?
Hoffman's contract.
So
Yeah,
there's work to be done.
I agree. There's Kevin Leveillé, I think, in the chat says that buyout isn't starting just yet, and I agree, man. It's not it's not gonna be this summer if it happens. It's too
No, I think-
costly long term. If you like you said, we
Yeah.
own so many picks. We may just fucking suck it up and trade some of these fucking contracts. for
that's
the
what I'm
first
saying.
owners. It may be valid,
sweeten
dude.
couple.
It may be valid. Honestly, why not? Like you said,
Yeah,
there's so many contracts you can have. What's the point of drafting 300
I
fucking players,
for
right?
like what is it? Twice as long as what's left on the contract. That's how much. That's how long buyouts affect, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Exactly, yeah.
So I mean, like even like
You'll be-
buying out a
oh,
one
man.
year contract is ridiculous because all it does is double your fucking your
Mm.
trouble. So I mean,
Think
like,
about that. If you buy out Gallagher's contract, they'll be playing on fucking planet Mars before he's fucking out of contract.
Yeah.
Think about that. Think about that.
I mean, salary cap's an asset too, right? So like sometimes the salary cap is worth more than the second pick that you'd have to add to somebody to get rid of.
Yeah.
I'd give a second to get rid of fucking Hoffman tomorrow.
Before a buyout, especially, yeah.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure. I'd rather pay up and just get it over with than
I'm
have
not
that-
saying buy out everyone. I'm not saying buy out everyone, but I think
Okay, we agree about Gallagher. What's the other one?
I think it's Armia. He's fucking trash. He signed too long.
Yeah, I know.
And it's too much. It's too much money too. I think he's 3.4. That's too much money for Joel Armia. Ideally, I'd have him on my fourth line if he was paid appropriately.
Yeah, he's 3.4 for
2024,
another 2 years.
2025.
Another 2 years after this.
Shit. But then again, you
Yeah,
extend
we're
that
in for
2
another
year
year
to
of fucking trouble, boys. We're in for another year. I
don't
don't think we're going to be bottom of the league in trouble, but I don't think we're going to be knocking on the door of the show next year.
Yeah, we'll be battling until the final
I don't think we're going to be
10
bottom.
games.
I don't think we're going to be bottom 10.
Yeah, I think
we're gonna be
that's about where we'll be. 10,
right?
10 to
10 to 15-ish
10 to
range.
15.
Yeah,
We're pushing for a
I mean,
playoff spot.
we're
right?
trending upwards. There's no arguing that. We're trending upwards. And I mean, there are going to be some teams real soon that are going to be trending downwards. So there's going to be teams underneath us, like Nashville comes to mind, and
Do you feel that Suzuki's the type of player that could be impatient? The kid's clutch. He must love fucking winning. So it'll have to move fast. I don't think you can ask Suzuki to take it easy next year. Like he's gonna be a fucking hurricane in the fucking room. He hates losing. You saw him disinterested in hockey almost this year because But remember the kid from the playoff run. Like, that kid is fucking fire.
you know, this year is a
It's a wash.
odd year. Like,
I don't
how
think
many guys are hurt?
Suzuki-
Everybody's hurt. Everybody's this.
I get it.
Suzuki, Caulfield, and Doc. It's in a solid line. Leave them alone.
Man,
if they stay together, healthy, no problem. Solid line.
As of
I don't
now,
think Doc is a good center.
I think
leave him on
he
the
proved he played well at center for a good part of the season.
We suck.
Yeah.
We didn't win. That's what I'm talking about. How can you like, oh, this guy did, all these guys did great, but we're the worst team in the league. So how really good are they?
How can you blame a player for being on the worst team in the league?
I'm not saying
no, but that's not what he's saying.
No, I get it, but so
you're
not
saying is like these little victories that you're having will equate to wins whenever your team is good, right? Yeah. So the fact that you've got 2 or 3 players doing the right things, like it's wonderful. But if it doesn't equate to wins, it does. Like at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't help, you know.
I just don't think we have the standard depth to fucking just say pass on fucking Doc at center, man. Who else? Monahan? You keeping him?
No.
Is it also it's Dvorak? No. Ooh, like who's that guy, man? Who's the
now? Like, yeah, I agree. He's not better. I don't think
Kirby Doc for now is that play center.
Dvorak is the answer.
Oh yeah, I've got Doc at center too.
You guys would be upset if
his face-offs are terrible.
It's something you can work on.
He's a 30% face-off guy.
I think he can improve on that.
Can he though? He's like 5 years in the league now.
If he's going to be on the wing, that you might want to take a longer look at Dubois then.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
And yes, okay.
You can stay idle with the centerman situation right now.
But I see Dubois as another Suzuki. Neither of them are superstars. They're both good players, but we're going back to that, Koivu Plekanec.
I get what you're saying.
Good players,
but not great.
This is not.
I think this is unfair because if Koivu Plekanec might fucking work right now. Most good teams in the league are a solid 1, 2, 3 center. That's a solid fucking way to build your team. So average and good 2-way is better than just that fucking bomb that scores out. Like we beat the Oilers any fucking time because we have a balanced fucking lineup. And I don't know. I think that's how you win nowadays. So for me, even if you keep Suzuki, keep Doc, we're short that one big guy. It's not Dvorak. We're not keeping Monahan. So we're still short one of those 3 big centermen to have a well balanced. I keep everyone that fucking center if I can.
Answer though. I don't think Doc. I think Doc is better
in
on
the
wing.
In a 3-way battle.
Let him do his board shit.
Oh, man.
He's good on the boards.
Steve, imagine him sitting on the 3rd line battling for that 2nd spot. I think you have something going on, man. Like those minutes, that second power play.
Kirby Doc is pushing through your 3rd line center. You're doing
3rd line center. I think.
So what's happening if we get Dubois? We're getting 2 guys battling for that two. Everybody's battling every night for a spot. So I love it. I love it. spend less
now,
on
do
wingers.
you want the guy as a third line center, or do you want him as a first line winger?
Nah,
Because I think
I'm good.
It depends on the balance. For me,
I
it
think he
depends completely on
complemented them
balance.
well. He's a
Oh
board
yeah,
guy. He's
Man.
getting there battling. Caulfield ain't battling nobody. Caulfield is looking for empty spots. Suzuki's doing smart shit, and he gets in there and he fucking grinds away. And that's where I think his strength is. Playing
If nothing-
center.
Okay, nothing moves in the summer. Are you upset if we start this?
Rouet and like that's
Exactly.
garbage.
So,
Yeah.
are you okay if next year we have the same lineup as now? No splash, no big nothing. Are you comfortable with let's say start?
Well, it's
hang on.
impossible.
The question's not over. Relax. Are you comfortable with fucking let's say what's his face Slavkovsky being on the wing, just starting randomly on the wing with the two other kids to see how it goes? Are you upset with that?
No.
So
I'd
this is
start
the
Gurion
roster.
up there, personally.
Okay,
I'd start
perfect.
Gurion up there.
But are you upset? Is it okay if they start Slavkovsky there with the two kids? Well, older kids now.
Yes.
Nobody. Okay. What about Anderson? Anybody would be really super upset that they start Anderson there?
I don't like the style matches, but I'm not upset about it. No.
It's not.
I
Horrible.
think.
So I'd rather have a better fucking third line than having a bona fide first, but that's only that percentage of ice time, right? It's not balanced.
Right.
It's good. Yeah, I don't dislike Doc playing on the wing of Caulfield and Suzuki.
But the thing is, I don't want a one-line team. I would rather have some
and not only that,
lineup.
remember the trade was sold as we just got a big-bodied centerman, and at first he was playing small and not able to play the center, and then
I don't think he's.
That's how they sold him. So we traded what we traded to get a centerman, and now you got me a first line winger. Woohoo! We had a first line winger. So yeah. For me, I don't know, man. I'd rather have a well balanced team. Is what I'm trying to say. Kirby Doc and Pierre-Luc Dubois. Who's the best? Okay, you have the three of them. Pierre-Luc Dubois, Suzuki, Kirby Doc. What's your 1-2-3 punch? Assuming Kirby Doc is still a center at that point. It's a tough one.
Doc
It's
is
really
third.
tough.
Doc is third, definitely third. By a lot. Suzuki and Dubois, I feel, are kind of similar plateau, but not similar styles.
I feel like either one of them can take the reins of a 1C on any given night. I'm a firm believer on going on a night-to-night basis. When you've got a hot hand, like Terry used to do, switch the lines up. You know what I mean? Put your hot players with your hot players, get the chemistry, get the couple goals, and then, you know what I mean? Like I know I said I didn't want to defend leads, but
always had the most success when we rolled 4 even lines. Roll. It's a good system. It's good. It works. Other teams have been proven to not do it. Toronto, Edmonton. Not well-balanced teams. We've beaten those teams with inferior players, but they were all mediocre. While guys had big here and big down, So that can work. It definitely can work. It's a viable strategy for sure. And I think that is what they're trying to do at this point.
I love that. It's hard to sell though to the player. Nobody wants to be the third wheel on a team.
If I was the coach, I would be like, we have 3 first lines and a 4th line. Like, fucking prove to me which one you want to be tonight. You know what I mean?
You know the answer to that,
great
Brian?
That's great when you're Carolina, but it's not great when you're the bottom 5 in the league.
Right. I'm talking future for sure. Like
look at that, Brian.
The way it is right now, yeah.
You have 3 first line center, right? But who gets the most power play time? There you have it. They don't want to be that third. But you get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're giving the player the same time. I think so. Yeah. Well, but the truth is, you use them all on the first round anyway, right? Like that's not the situation here. But I'm saying, when you're going to compare the ice time at the end of the game, you may be telling the press you have a 1-2-3 center, but there's actual facts here that are going to demonstrate you have 2 firsts. Like you have a top 6 there for sure because of power play minutes. So I think that's a media kind of candy to say that. I don't think it means anything in the room to say I have a 1A, 1B, 1C. Like they're gonna look at fucking minutes and stats, man. That's all they see. They don't listen to that fucking bullshit. I don't think so.
Who got the most shifts? Who got the most ice time? That's what matters.
Could that not be based on the play itself?
Should be.
It should be.
Should
Like,
be.
you should be able to go into any fucking given game with a 1-2-3 line, and your third line should be able to take up like the majority of the ice time any night, any night. Like, if they're the ones that have the hot hand, put them on the ice.
Man, I grew
And
up
that,
with Guy
that includes
Carbonneau.
power play. Sorry?
I grew up with Guy Carbonneau.
Same.
You know, like, go out there and make sure they don't do anything. Yeah. And we were
No
like,
problem.
yeah, fucking Guy, man. He went out there and he shut them down. That was fucking good. Like, we were like, yeah. Now it's like, that guy, they only got 9 goals, and the analytics are saying that he's not a great, like, you know, like, oh, fuck. You gotta have guys that are willing to do shit that analytics doesn't keep track of. You know?
Hang on.
Tampa has those guys. They're decent guys, but they're willing to fucking. Other teams don't have.
That was Philip Deneau for me, man. He was he was my dark horse. I even called it back in the day. I said he's going to be your 1C, and like,
he could never be a 1C though. That was the problem.
But I mean, could
Brian,
No.
the perfect example of why being the third wheel doesn't please to everybody, man. The perfect example of what I was saying. He saw the kids pushing, and that's when 500,000, it became a factor suddenly. Bullshit.
the money wasn't it.
That bubble after Pittsburgh, I remember, man.
Imagine Suzuki, Dubois, Deneau.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what it should be.
But Ellie sees him as a top 6 center, so that's where so much.
He would have 5 goals. What does he have now? He's scoring 20 goals a year in LA because LA's
on the third line.
Here,
too.
go on the do it. Do whatever you want. It's run and gun. Here, his job was shut other guys down. His job was be Guy Carbonneau, and he didn't want to be Guy Carbonneau anymore. You know?
If anything,
it wasn't the money. It was his role for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And we even had
100%.
Plickenet's doing it for years too. Then we did it like Loki. We don't appreciate how well he did it. And Plickenet's without a fucking physical body too. Just fucking chirping the right words and playing the best fucking def. It was insane.
Dirty player. Plickenet's was dirty. He's sticking eyes.
When he left, he fucking brought us something back. That's the thing about fucking Plickenet's, right?
And then he screwed over the Leafs in their fucking playoff run, threw their hat in the garbage. Remember that one? There's a Leafs hat in the garbage.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was Jeff O'Neill. There was a reporter. Somebody was like, "Hey, there's a Leaf hats in the garbage." Plickenet's
in the room.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It was.
Did he throw it out in the room in the last game? Holy shit! Oh my god, that's fucking poetic. Oh yeah.
Welcome to the Wiserhood.
Wow, I always loved this guy.
He
took
his
his whole fucking career. He got the second best set of wingers. Never was treated as a 1C when he often should have been. He should have had his shot with the man. Lovely.
Yeah,
what a guy. We miss fucking Plickenet.
No Desharnais there, but fucking.
Do you ever play with Plickenet with Pacioretty? I mean.
Plickenet? I don't think
probably a bit, like here and
there,
spot duty,
or like after a fucking power play.
I think it's mostly Kostitsins. He was with Kostitsins a lot. Beijing, I think that was the Beijing time.
You shared the ice with fucking Kovalev and Zetnik for a while at some point.
Yeah, a bit with them too. Yeah,
it was beautiful.
Fucking Kovalev, that guy. Oh my god, he's
my biggest heartbreak. They can talk about that fucking Weber Subban trade all they want. That fucking the Kovalev heartbreak. Yeah.
After his little antics after the fucking slash in Boston, that was the easiest breakup I've ever fucking had.
Yep.
Like I will never.
That was
everything that fucking guy did, everything, like the fucking amazing things he did, the full fucking period he played, the
Darcy Tucker hit.
The reverse elbow, everything he did. All I can remember is that fucking. Like fuck me, man. I was so fucking mad at that.
But my hand.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
It's not your fucking foot that's hurt. Skate, asshole.
And not Yeah, not only that, the fucking like the whistle didn't go, and he fucking still tried to
Let the
sell
guy
it.
go
Like,
down
fucking
on a breakaway.
Oh, man. That was hard.
I would have skated down there with my broken arm, like trying to
I would've
slash
thrown-
him with my stick.
Like-
my stick
Jack-
at him, fucking anything.
Even Jakai after his fight was skating faster and pointing his fucking head.
Did you guys see D'Lo fight 2 people the other night?
Yes.
I saw it, but I didn't look at the fight
That was
yet.
awesome.
Yeah.
I want to
That
see
was
it.
awesome. He is
How
a
does that even happen? Like, what are
Like,
the refs
right-
doing here?
right?
I would have kept D'Lo for the price. That's the guy you
for
want
sure.
to. Oh yeah,
For sure.
I liked
He
him.
scored 10 goals that last year with us, didn't he?
I fucking loved him. I loved him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But hey, we got Arbor now. We got a fucking sheriff in the ranks.
He's already hurt.
Yeah, I really hope that this isn't. I really hope it's not
Yeah.
career threatening.
It's like, you remember when
As
we
the thing
got
is,
Arrows?
Yeah.
First fucking game of the year, he falls on his face and fucking breaks his face. Oh, great.
Yeah,
What a
I do
fucking
remember that.
This guy was supposed to come in and start beating up people. Like, yeah, we got the fucking heavyweight champ. First game of the year, he's like, oh, I'm gonna fall on my face. Fucking cuts open his face.
Head
Oh
over
my
to the
God.
chat for a second, buddy. I think I got Andrew said
Yeah,
something here on
Andrew
Twitter.
is he's just screaming for attention. Hey, pay attention!
Oh.
Like, so yeah, don't give him what he wants.
All right, all right, all right.
Who?
Oh, I think he just showed me like 2 baby bottles. So I think he's breastfeeding right now, guys.
It's that
Oh yes.
time of the month.
So the other thing I like about Arbor Jackeye, man, is like he has this uncanny ability to get that puck on net. Like he dances that line.
Impossible.
That's a low
It's
key one too. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I love
Yeah.
that about him.
He's a
There's-
better Ben Sherratt.
He's a better Ben Sherratt than Ben Sherratt ever was.
Because that's all Ben Sherratt used to do with those. I fucking hated those stupid. I floated. Look at this wrister on net from the point. They never got through. None of them. It was like 0%.
But the best
Zero.
version of Ben Sherratt was a decent hockey player. Like he had like these peaks,
I don't
right?
mind
And
him.
there was 2 different Ben Sherratts, and on his good
Yeah.
game he was a fucking solid player, and then
Yeah.
the fucking brain farts that you did, especially fights. Like stop it, dude! You're not that good. Just fucking
Yeah.
play. Give those cross
Yeah.
checks in front of the net the way you do it, and stop fucking fighting. Like he gets fucking broken hands every time. It's ridiculous, and I felt like
Ragdoll
Sherratt
and
was
Matthews,
better.
though. That was good.
Oh yeah,
That
absolutely.
was
I
good.
have good memories of Sherratt. He was good when he was good. And then sometimes he was so fucking stupid. It's like unexplainable.
Yeah.
Worse. Yeah.
Hey Pat, a little off topic here. I could see the hoodie in the background. Bring that up to the camera and let us take a look at that.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, I missed it.
Dude, look at this.
Do you
That's
do you
it.
recognize the
I've
image,
seen
Steve?
it. I've seen it.
Do you recognize the image though? Do you
Yeah.
remember when he was in Kitchener and he did that and he got in trouble? Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks great, Pat.
Good one.
Well, I gotta say that's your fucking idea, man. You came up with the wording and everything, and that's probably the funnest piece of fucking heart we got out there so far because
I think so too.
because
it's
we
fun.
came together for fucking hours just building it. It was awesome.
Man, it's going to be so much more fun whenever we win some games and people are excited
Brian,
to
I
fucking...
know we haven't had the chance, but first starting with Matt right before that fucking stupid playoff run, I know that feeling, dude. I know that fucking feeling. It was the best fucking timing, and I wish it upon this podcast as well because fuck, it
let's
was
hope,
good,
man.
Fuck it.
Let's hope we get
did
through
you
it
did,
next
did
year.
you spin your mustache? Did you just twist your fucking mustache? Did I see that, Brian?
Me?
Yeah.
I gotta trim it before I go to bed tonight. I can feel it on my lips and I hate that shit.
I went to the barber today. I can no longer feel it on my lips. It's like upgraded right now. I fucking love it.
How many cars you sell this week, Pat?
I'm not going there, dude. I'm not going there.
Oh, no.
A few.
Couple.
No, I'm still. I don't want to go into details of that, but I'm still paying my pay plan right now. I cannot
got you.
complain. I like the debit. I have a month of payback to pay. Like, so, but it's coming fast, man. It's coming fast.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Good
I
for
love
you.
it.
That's how they
You?
get you.
You're on freeze duty. I heard.
Oh yeah, man. Fucking every day. But hey, you got to do it, right? Kids like eating.
You're a fucking hard worker
Ugh.
like Arbor Jakai. That's what you do. You put the team first. And you go for the big results, man. It doesn't matter if it hurts. It
Carry it
doesn't
on your shoulder.
fucking matters if it hurts, man.
You could have seen some of the grease woods where, like, because like it must have been like there was one that was like 10 feet tall, and like I'm trying to get it onto the trailer because we ripped it out of the desert, and like everybody's just standing back, just watching. It's like, yeah, just let's watch the gorilla throw the fucking tree into the trailer.
So what do you call that? Like, Steve, you're perfectly bilingual, right?
Well, I mean, like,
What's a liev? It's a jackrabbit, right? Is that it? Is that what it is? Like a wild rabbit? What's a hare? Is that a hare? I think it's a hare.
yeah, I think
It's a hare, right? Or a fucking lapin sauvage, un lièvre. It's a hare, right? So, hang on.
We'll go with
Hey,
that.
okay, so at my job, I was parking a car back in the front line
We
there.
call them tirandis.
Oh, Tirandis. It's the first
Candy
time I
savage.
Oh, good one. Good one. So I'm parking the cars and I see that little fucking cute hare staring at me and not moving for a few seconds. And yeah, my point was just that Brian has to fight off fucking rattlesnakes and fucking deadly spiders at his fucking job every day. So yeah, I saw a cute little fucking hare. 0%. Like the chance of the fucking rabbit killing me are low, but never zero.
It's not zero. Dun, dun, dun.
But you, man, you're
Rabbits
fucking
are
dumb.
actually the fucking perfect prey for the rattlesnakes. Rabbits are so stupid that they'll just fucking stay still until it's like it's like fight or
I'll play dead.
fight, and then they'll fucking run away.
I'll play
So
dead.
like anything nearly as fast as a rabbit catches a rabbit every time.
He's swallowing you. No,
Yeah.
he thinks I'm dead. Don't worry. Hey, no,
Yeah.
it's okay. No, fuck. Billy, no.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, that's hilarious.
Good times. Good times.
So yeah, what's on the list?
9, boys.
Let's quit with the Pierre-Luc Dubois thing. What's the thing this summer? If like low-key unpopular piece we need to shop for in the near future? Is there one? We're still waiting on kids 100%. Staying put.
Goalie.
I think the goalie's the last thing you do, personally.
Think so. Goalie is what you do when you're ready. We're like, okay,
Yeah.
now we're ready.
Yeah, if it's
Fans
gonna be a
win.
move, yeah. You keep drafting them. Keep fucking drafting them every now and then. Just
Yeah.
in case you win the fucking lottery.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But,
until
like,
then,
you know,
you don't move.
there-
Don't move on the pro ones.
There
Don't
has
overthink.
been some good things this year, because really, if you were to say we would like set a record for the most man games lost due to injury, we would have 5 out of 6 defensemen are fucking rookies.
Yeah.
Like everybody's hurt for the year. Like you would have said, hey, we're probably gonna finish last in the league. We're not last in the league. There has been some positives. Our young defensemen have played well. They've shown signs of doing things. We do have some forwards who are like, man, they could be a dangerous player.
Mm-hmm.
We obviously have dead weight, but you know there has been some. Our goaltending has been the letdown of the year. It's like, how do you play so
That's
well?
funny
and
because
let
if
it
you,
suck?
It's funny because
I
I was gonna say, guys, in that fucking horrible season, Montembeault has managed to stay over 900. 906, nothing, no fucking world record there, but 906 in this season, that's pretty good. That's
But
pretty
didn't he
fucking good.
stop 50 and we lost?
Yeah.
That's okay. There it is, right? That's where it comes. It's the fucking bananas that these guys let in, and that's what Jake Allen is, the fucking king of bananas.
Yeah. Actually,
Like, yeah,
Montembeault-
okay,
I
he's
agree,
decent.
but
Banana.
Like,
He does.
it.
He does.
Yeah.
And that's
we
why I'm
broke-
saying that these guys are not starters. You can't be a starter and let in
But
bananas.
everybody knew that. We broke the
Yeah.
fucking Jake Allen rule, though. Because everybody knows if you play him 60 games, you're gonna break him.
There's-
And he was on that pace for a while, and he
Yeah,
broke
for sure.
down. You cannot play
For
Jake
sure.
Allen 50-50. It needs to
Yep.
be less games for sure.
Yep.
Everybody should know that by now. So we broke the fucking Allen rule.
Yeah.
We did it.
You got guys who are horses like Price, Brodeur, those kind of guys who are just like every night
It's
they go.
rare.
But then you have other guys who are really good, but can't go every night. Halak,
Yeah.
De-
look at Halak.
Devin
Perfect example.
Dubnyk. Devin
Great
Dubnyk
goalie.
could go
If
fucking
he plays
hot.
more than,
Yeah.
Devin Dubnyk plays more than 40, 50 games,
gonna
they start
break it.
breaking down. They're hurt
Gonna
all the
break
time.
it.
They start letting in shitty goals. They're tired, and I don't know, with mental, could be mental. These are human beings after all.
And
So
at the Montreal market, if you're going mental. Because
Yes.
being the goalie in this
You know?
fucking market of historically fucking great
and
goalies,
that's-
it's even
that's the
worse.
thing. You got guys
You
like
know.
Allen, Montembeau. These are B-level goalies.
I agree.
Sure, they sure. Some nights they look like wow, great job. And other nights it's like holy shit, that guy just let in 4 goals on 5 shots.
Yeah.
That's not. You can't do that.
We
It's
had a
not
game this
good.
year where both goalies were pulled.
Yeah,
Montembeau
they brought
got-
back in the first guy.
Yeah.
Like okay, just like whatever,
That's
go
why
back in.
this whole thing that I hear about with like goals saved above expected and stuff like that, like they're on the list for having a high level of goals saved above expected, right? But it's like I've also been told that this, like, let's pull the number because I think it was like 16 and a half or something like that Montembeau had earlier, and it's like, yeah, but we've lost games by like 9 goals. You know what I mean? So fucking like when you say 16 goals saved above average, it equates to like 6 or 7 more wins than we should have. That's not necessarily true. That could be wiped out in fucking 2 games, right? Like we still wouldn't have won those games even if we saved every. You know what I mean? Like that's why I don't like that stat at all, and I don't like the because they've blown just as many games as they've stolen.
Yeah, for sure. And analytics are great. I love analytics, but
It's
it's
a
not.
tool.
You can't. It's not. It's not Moneyball we're playing here. You know, like
No,
Right.
there's an eye test. You gotta watch these guys. You gotta see what they do. How do they react to things? And that's why people are like, oh, you're so hard on people. But I feel like I have a good eye for like I can tell when a guy he's got it or he doesn't.
Right.
You can tell. You know, give Drew a chance. Hey, fuck, how many times does the guy give a fucking backhand floater to nobody? The guy goes down and takes it for the game-winning goal. I've seen that 3-4 times from him.
Oh,
3-4
easily.
times that I
Yeah.
remember. And that's shit, man. You can't have that. You know, like winning teams don't do that.
And great players make the right play most of the time.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like you could be a good player and you could be flashy and you could put points on the board, but whenever you make boneheaded decisions a certain percentage of the time and it ends up burning your team, that takes away from the player you are. Subban was like that. Subban was dynamic, but he made terrible fucking plays
Bad
sometimes.
decisions. Yeah.
Yeah. And that
fair.
takes away. at the end of the day.
Like you don't spin a Ramo when you're the last guy back.
Right.
You know, you got 4 guys breaking out
Suzuki
of
did
zone.
it.
and you're
Remember
like,
2 days ago or whatever it was? Suzuki did
Yeah.
it. He got burned, and I don't think you'll see
Bad
him doing
decision.
that again.
No,
I don't think you'll see him do it again.
nope. You know, and there's that. There's things you do, things you don't.
Yeah.
And if you want to be a winner, like I played sports my whole life. I saw there was guys that knew what the fuck they were doing, and there was fucking guys that were just out there like floating around. It's the same in the NHL, man. It's the same. Now it's a different level, obviously, but it's the same kind of like you obviously have better guys. Sidney Crosby, very smart guy. You have fucking guys in the league. This is the NHL, the best league of hockey on earth. The guy's a fucking idiot. Barely knows strategy of hockey. There is guys in the NHL like that. Like, hate to break it to everyone, but not everybody in the NHL is the best fucking player on earth.
Right.
You know?
And, well, I mean, the more teams and the
Well,
more whatever, it gets diluted too, right?
Yeah.
Like whenever there was 9 or 6 teams, like those were the best players on earth, right?
Yeah.
And, like every single one
Not
of them.
anymore.
No.
You know? You got McDavid fucking dancing fucking guys who should be in the NHL some nights.
I
And
kind of
the
disagree.
No.
They are like the 300 best players in the world, buddy. I'm
You
sorry.
think Ryan Reeves is a good player?
Well, yeah. I mean, if
Beats
you
people up?
slot him in the
You-
KHL and he's right there. So yeah, it is. He is in the best league and technically
Get
like
it. being
Yeah.
But he's
being
also-
the worst, the best is still.
So don't get it wrong. Ryan Reeves was scoring.
No.
Hang on. Don't get it. Ryan Reeves was scoring fucking goals in fucking midget. He was the best player on his team. Like, all those
Great.
kids, every
Great.
fucking NHL
Now.
player was the best of the best, and every fucking team they were, and they became fucking goons in the AHL because they lacked that little fucking step. So they had that fucking package to their game, and now suddenly
Okay.
they're good enough.
Now, you've got players like Gallagher, you've got players like Reeves, you've got players like this. They are not the best 300. There are people in the AHL and other Swiss leagues that are better than those hockey players. They are
I don't
in the
know that,
NHL
man.
because they are still under contract.
I
100%, dude.
I don't know,
100%.
man. I think Gallagher would do
Was he
fucking
good?
like one of the
Wait,
top
hang on, let's
25
go
in
back
the
to
fucking
Ryan Reeves
KHL,
here.
man. Yeah, okay.
Ryan Reeves
Or yeah, I
Was
get
he
it.
good in the shit? I don't know, man.
Was
Like,
he?
I don't know if he's like some of his stats.
I'll go.
but
I
he
can't
can't
see. I'll
shit.
go on my PC.
His best year ever was 15 goals, and that was in like Brandon Wheat Kings in 2006.
Okay, bad fucking.
You also have to
example.
remember, like, there are, like, yeah, these guys, like, there are the
He
best
beats
players in the
people
world
up.
in this league. There are
Oh, like-
there are players elsewhere in the world that are better than some of the players in the
Yeah.
NHL. It's not there are not the 300 best players. I cannot agree with that.
700-ish.
Well, yeah, it's okay. Just pulling the number
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that.
No, no, right.
I pulled that
Because-
on my ass.
Because you also have to be salary cap compliant as well. So you have to have some guys making
Talent pool is watered down.
$700,000
Yeah.
on your team. You have to have them
Mhm.
in order to make
Okay,
it
so
work
listen,
financially.
I hear you. Then remember when fucking Yuri Sikak was the best fucking player in Europe, and he was gonna come over here and be so. I don't think so. He was so fucking good in Europe. He was the best fucking player outside the league. He came here, wasn't good enough.
Dadonov
So, and
is another example. Dadonov came in and he scored 30 goals everywhere he went. He wasn't playing in the NHL.
I don't know if is one of these. He was not in, like, look what he's playing pretty good in Dallas.
Yeah, he's
20 goal
engaged.
scorer.
Was
a
not
steady
engaged
20. Fair. There's a few
These
of
are
those.
human beings,
Okay.
you know. Like they have
Yeah,
me.
Yeah,
Sometimes I
I
don't
know.
want to go to work. You know.
another example. Like, let's look at the fucking draft class right now. If you don't think that Connor Bedard and Adam Fantilli and Leo Carlson are better than some of the players in the NHL right now,
Oh, for sure.
then
Okay,
then
so
how is this the best
but it's
players
it's
on the ice?
hockey, guys. It's hockey. I know. I'm gonna link it back to what we just said. He's gonna play against Ryan Reeves. There's fair game. And you're in the fucking NHL.
Yeah.
So, who's the best, dude? Are you better really injured at fucking 17 because you're the best of the crop, but then you're fucking held 3 months because you're playing
You
a
don't
smart
think
ass.
that fucking Connor Bedard is better than Michael Pezzetta? Let's not.
Okay,
let's
yeah.
not-
Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, you're okay.
Yeah.
Then again,
There
like,
are better players in other leagues.
okay,
than
but
But-
then
some
again,
players.
but you
but it-
fucking slot him against each
it's
other, and fucking
tougher.
Pizzetta could ruin his fucking night and make him do nothing at all. So
Of course he can.
Oh,
They're fucking
so,
still
but
good
the-
athletes. But what I'm
ah,
saying is, no.
I'll be right back.
You said no worries. You said definitively that the fucking NHL was the best X number players
It
on
is.
the planet Earth, and that they are not.
there's a few exceptions. I agree. There's a few exceptions. I agree.
It's just the way it goes. And like veterans, too.
Exceptions.
Like let's Nick Leddy or fucking Andrew Ladd. You know what I mean? You've got guys that are still under contract.
I give
No,
that
no.
one to you. But then again,
Yeah,
those
yeah.
guys, you think that you're thinking Gallagher. Gallagher's a perfect example. I think you
A
put
perfect
fucking
example.
Ryan. I think you put Gallagher in the KHL, and he has a solid chance of being one of the best players there, like top 25, 30. Like, I think so. I really honestly
Sure.
think so.
Sure.
So
Sure.
the league is that much better.
But
That's
if
my
you
point.
put Alex Belzile there, he might
There's
not.
fucking exceptions. I get it.
Okay,
But the
okay.
best players in the league are right there, right?
It's the best league in the world. And the reason that I can't say that all the best players are in there now is because of the salary. There's caps on salary. You have to build a team based on salary. If this was 1980, like we were talking about, I would agree that everybody there is the best player in the fucking world.
Okay,
Because
but
you
you're
can
right.
just pay anybody anything, right?
Overall, I think the idea is still accurate. It's exceptions. There's exceptions.
I absolutely agree with you that it's the best league in the world. That's where all the best players are. But I do not believe that they are the best of everybody. I think there are better players in other leagues that could step into the NHL and do just as good as a certain percentage of the lower end ones.
It's fair. It's a handful of prospects, and it's
the best players in the KHL are better than the worst players in the NHL.
yeah, to a certain
Right?
point, I agree. Yeah,
I would assume so. Yeah.
But you were gone.
A lot of them are ex-NHLers, but
And a lot of them
So-
are going to be NHLers. Like that's I'm trending up to end up there. But I mean, like there are lesser players, and it again, it has everything to do with the fact that they're already signed. You signed somebody to an 8-year contract at fucking 27 years
agree.
old. By the time they're 35,
I still hear you.
I'm
Just gonna go PM, and I still hear you guys.
Yeah.
No worries.
yeah.
But
But,
that's
the
the
KHL is a weird league. I don't know if it's not really springing people into the NHL as it's more collecting guys who are falling out of the NHL.
It's true.
You know?
Yeah, like it's very rare to see somebody that is so good in the other leagues that they force themselves into the NHL. It's rare.
Yeah.
Like most of the time, if you're going to be one of those players, you're drafted at 18 or 19, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like Nigel Dawes. Remember him?
Yep.
He's fucking one of the top players ever in the KHL. Ever.
Yeah.
Like, you guy was like a mediocre fringe guy. And he's like a superstar. Or was.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he's still playing. But I know he was fucking one of the best players in the league.
I think it all
Fucking
comes down to speed.
Grub here.
If you can do things at the speed at the NHL, and again, you don't have to do everything, but if you can
Right.
keep up with the guys who are doing everything and rub them off the puck, you're going to make it. It's the speed of the NHL.
Because now, while the best KHL guys are better than the worst NHL guys, the worst NHL guys are way better than the worst KHL guys.
Oh, like it's not even.
It's not even.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the worst NHL guys are superstars in the KHL.
Yeah. Yes.
You know. So.
Where do you think Gallagher would finish in the KHL? Like top what forward? Just forward, not player.
How many games did they play? I don't know anything about the KHL really. Did they
Yeah.
play 80 games?
Oh man, you're overthinking this. There's no fact checkers here. Just throw a number.
Look, I would say he'd be a 30 to 40 goal scorer for sure.
On
If they
80
play
games.
80 games.
Yeah.
It seems like they play about 60. Well, right now they're at 60 games. And
That
the
could
leading
phase-
scorer
that-
has 40 goals. The top KHL guy has 40 goals.
The slower calendar could really fucking benefit Gallagher.
Hey, Radulov
Yeah, for sure.
is like third in the league in scoring.
I remember when Semin was fucking lighting it up in the KHL. He came over and it was over.
You really don't like that guy, eh? Did he like hurt you
Semin?
somehow? Or
No,
Yeah.
I liked him actually. I liked him. I was.
You
I
did?
was sure. Well, it's
I thought he was
unfortunate.
gonna do good.
His first stint in the NHL was fairly good.
Oh, he
I
did.
was-
He did well
so
before he came to Montreal.
Oh,
Yeah.
he did. Yeah, he did.
And then
Oh, yeah.
I saw a sympathetic little character that you don't. I don't know. The guy's not an asshole. I liked him. He was a cool dude, right? Who fucking hates Simmons.
was-
But yeah, I like him.
Was he the
Then-
one that fought like this? That one
No, like
time?
this, Brian.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
like this.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that was,
Yeah, no, I
Yes,
know. I know.
Yeah, you can't only have fucking jack guys out there, man. See, are you worried we're too small? You saw Sean Farrell coming, and then it's gonna be
No.
the other kid
No.
at D. We already
No.
got Caulfield. Suzuki's not like
I
average.
think the league is trending small. The league is trending small right now.
And if you like put any stock in some of the rumors, apparently they're drafting for size this year.
Yeah, do you believe that?
Slavkovsky's fucking huge.
Semin scored
he-
40 goals one year.
Oh yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah,
40
yeah,
goals,
he was a
40
good hockey
assists,
player before he
84
came.
points.
No, he's
He was good
approved
when he's in
to
Washington.
Oh yeah, to Brian's point, there's some players out there that are better
okay.
in the KHL than when he left. He was a fucking solid player here, and he went to be a bomb over there too.
Yeah.
But it's the best league. They always come back, right? They want to retire here. They try to come
Oh yeah, for sure they do.
get some of that American dollars.
Some American pussy.
Yeah, not be harassed by the Russian mafia. That's a
Yeah,
good selling
but
point.
Montreal's media is pretty hardcore.
It's pretty harassing, eh? Yeah, yeah.
You get the
I
KGB
don't think
or
Pat
fucking
Hickey's killing anyone's family, though.
Oh boy, I
Pat
tweeted.
Hickey's outside your house.
Jack
with a
God
knife.
might though.
I know we talked about that off cam, but I tweeted about that everybody thought of it. Everybody thought of it. The fucking
Everybody.
Mitchkov fucking
sure.
who falls in the lake like
Yep.
that. I fucking
So,
called it out. Like everybody thought.
do you
some
think that
people just
affects his
pissed at
draft?
me.
You think that's going to affect his draft now? Is that going to hurt him even more?
Back to
Does
Andrew
he
that was
drop?
in the chat. Back to Andrew that was.
Does
in
he
the
drop
chat.
to 5? Do we take him at 5?
I don't know. Oh,
If he's there at 5, I would take him.
Shit,
Do we?
dude. Montreal. I don't know. I fucking.
If he's
don't
there at 5,
know.
do you take him at 5?
I do.
If
I do.
hang on. If I didn't draft fucking Mayu 3 years ago, yeah, maybe I do it. Like there's gonna be some. You know what I'm saying though?
What they need to do is draft some kid who's done something even worse, but is not as good of a player. And it's
Okay,
like,
so
okay, yeah,
he's
you're right. You're right. Throw that guy out of here. And it's like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, you're-
he was shitty anyway. You know, like that guy who bullied the disabled
Yeah,
black kid
Mitchell.
at
something?
Arizona. Yeah, bring him in. And everybody's like, "Oh my God, no way, that guy!" Oh, and then you're like, "Okay, yeah, you know what? You're right. Let's get rid of that guy. Forget
You
him."
get-
And
you
then
get the Mitchell
I'll
guy and
forget
then
about Mayu.
Logan.
No, it's better than that.
Logan.
Yeah. You know what? You bring that guy in, that Mitchell guy, and you just
Yeah,
people are gonna start hoping that Mayu kicks his fucking
Yeah.
ass, right? Kick that fucking
and then
bully's ass
and then throw him under the
during a
bus.
practice. Yeah.
It's like whatever. Oh, sorry, we didn't know. I don't know. Hey,
It's like
Mayu,
the new boss that
Mayu.
always fires somebody on the first day.
Yeah,
I only
yeah.
hired you to fire you, yeah.
Yes.
I like that plan.
Mayu.
Jimmy,
How long?
report to HR.
So maybe Molson is
No,
gonna
it's
be
a good
putting
bold strategy.
Molson is gonna be putting pressure on Team Canada to expose who was those fucking rapists, so we can
Oh, that's funny.
get someone that's actually done it.
Yeah.
There's 2 on the Senators.
Yes, there
Ooh.
are.
I didn't say
That's too
anything.
loud. Senators fans can become unhinged.
Oh, there's Steve getting some more of these fucking fruits. Good job.
They're getting
Yeah.
more hate. Let me check.
That's
my God.
awesome.
Yeah. The best is
Funny.
the guy like puts my own picture. Look at this guy. Like what?
And the
I'm
best is that,
fucking handsome. I'm a handsome fella. What are you talking
and
about?
the guy is fucking anonymous, fake name, fake fucking
Yeah.
generic picture.
Yeah.
So that's the
Yeah.
worst. Those are the
Yeah.
worst. Fucking
I'm
Joel
in Parents'
Laplanche.
basement. Yeah. There was one time when he was just putting my picture on every reply. I'm like,
I saw
okay.
that.
You realize that the picture is the one I put to be like publicly seen by everyone.
Yeah.
It's not like he's showing a picture of me on the toilet or something, you know? Like that's the fucking picture I'm using as my public pro. Look at this guy. Imagine looking like this. Like, huh? What? I don't know.
I love it.
think
I
it's
felt.
okay.
I don't remember what the topic was, but I stepped into one of your threads and bam, right in my replies, my fucking pictures of you and fucking hardcore fucking insults, not the fucking soft insults you see. You fucking idiot. No, it's fucking pedophilia bullshit. It's like you gotta like, whoa, relax, dude. Like, there's no middle
I
ground
know.
with this guy. He's just full throttle.
Twitter
all the
does
time,
nothing. Twitter does nothing about it. Twitter's like, we don't see a problem. I even got a reply saying
Shocking.
there's no rules being broken here. I'm like, what?
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
So I just ignore it.
I told Steve in DM, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna play nice with this fucking guy. I don't need one of these.
You cannot.
Last thing I
I,
needed one of these.
Just
I
leave him
saw
alone.
him. I saw him. I muted him, and you cannot give attention
Yeah.
to these fucking
Yeah.
people. That you cannot
Yeah.
do it. Like, you can't reply.
I just
you can't.
I don't
engage.
even reply. I don't say nothing. Sometimes I'm
Mute.
like, I want to be like, fuck you, dude. No, don't say nothing. Just ignore him. Leave it alone. These
You
are the
can't
kind of
give
people who go
Therapeutic just to
shoot
type
up
it out and
schools.
delete it. Yeah, it
Fucking
sounds like it,
idiots.
to be honest. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Like,
that's why
this
gunless work.
takes a lot of time.
He's
It takes a
Canadian.
lot of time
It's
to
not
harass
easy.
someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the amount of
But-
effort that he puts in, sweet Jesus.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh yeah.
And it
Especially
always starts
focus
early in the
like that.
morning. That's how I know he has no life. It starts around 5 a.m. It goes till about 5 to 9 a.m. So it's like his mom wakes him up. Jimmy, the fucking your breakfast burrito's ready. Okay, boss, shut up! I said I'm on the fucking Twitter trying to harass people. Stop yelling at me, Jimmy. I'm just trying to be nice to you.
I
Fuck
fucking
you,
now
you
he's-
pedophile.
Right now he's watching, going, "I fucking how'd he know my name was Jimmy?"
How did he know that?
You got
How
him
does he know my
paranoid.
mom sounds like that? Jimmy, are you being mean to people online again? No, I'm just showing people's pictures
To themselves.
of themselves.
Yeah.
This is what
Look.
you look like in case you don't have a mirror
Yeah,
at
in
home.
Look at this guy.
buddy.
Yeah, okay. Show your
Oh,
mom.
you
I bet
gotta
she
love-
likes it.
You gotta love Twitter. I love going back to work, man. I fucking I disappear off of Twitter whenever I go back to work. It's
I
the
miss
best.
a bit Twitter. I could do a bit more of Twitter lately. I miss it.
Yeah,
miss
I've
that
been
feel-
avoiding it.
It's so angry now. Like everything on Twitter just makes me mad. It's like
The thing that's bugging me the most, I think, is seeing people that I really like love and respect fucking falling down the rabbit hole. I
Yeah.
hate it. I can't stand it.
like
Like yeah.
come on. Like come on? Really?
Yeah.
Justin Trudeau is incinerating babies.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No. No. Okay,
JFK
maybe he's
Jr.'s
not the
coming
best
back.
guy. Yeah, JFK Jr.'s coming back. He's riding on
Like,
a white
fuck me,
stallion,
man. Yeah.
handing
like,
handing
all
out
this- all this stuff.
AR-15s to everybody.
And
Like,
like
what?
I missed all that shit. Please go on, guys. I've missed every
It's-
single of these
another thing
topics.
that's
Man.
driving me crazy
It's
is
crazy.
victory lap. They're taking over the COVID vaccines and shit like that. Like okay, even if it was fucking rushed and shit, I would still have gone. I would still have done it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I'm okay.
fucking sitting on your hands is worse than doing the wrong thing. You know, like that's
Yeah.
what they said from the get go. And like the fact that like now we're looking back and everybody should be fucking put in jail and this and that. It's like come
Yeah.
on, like fucking
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, like fucking somebody's got to make choices about this shit, right? Somebody has
Yeah.
to.
And nobody has died in the past year and a half from any other reason besides vaccine.
Yeah.
Everybody who
Yeah.
dies is, you had the vaccine. Oh,
Yeah, my
fucking
guy-
vaccine.
Yeah, my
95 years
9-year-old
old.
grandma got-
Yeah,
Yeah, but
fucking
was she
vaccine.
vaccinated?
He got it. You know, oh, that's it. Any superstar dies, fucking vaccine.
Yep.
Fucking got him.
Got him.
They got him.
Got 'em.
Pfizer's fucking looking in the window like, yeah.
Hey, that's me.
Another
Another
one.
one.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Fucking right. Come on.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're like, yeah, Trump is a fucking hero. What? What? Are you
Man, is
serious?
he in for a fucking rough go here pretty soon?
Oh, it's about time though.
Yeah.
Like, is
I
it
mean,
has this been a joke or what? Okay, whatever. Anybody who doesn't think he's he even says he's a criminal. It's like I'm the smartest guy ever. Fucking criminal everything. Huh? What? No, he's not a criminal.
They're saying that this is a nothing charge, like it's the money laundering and this, that, and the other thing, and that he shouldn't be arrested. His lawyer already is in prison for the exact same fucking crime.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You can't put
Yeah.
somebody in prison for a crime and then say it's not a crime.
No.
Like it can't be both. It can't.
No.
So
Hey, he stole
It-
money from cancer kids. It's proven. Stole money from cancer kids. Cancer fucking kids with cancer.
Yeah,
That's like
they-
walking down the street, and imagine you walk down the street, you see a little kid, and he's bald, and he's got like a little walker, and his mom's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sad." And then you walk up to him, and you slap him in the face, and you take his little can full of change. That's what these motherfuckers did. That's what they did.
To be fair,
And they're like, "He's a good guy.
Steve,
He cares
to be
about
f-
America.
To be fair,
He doesn't care
That-
about America."
that kid on the long term will not enjoy that money.
That's true. He's not worth anything because he's not going to profit. He's not putting anything back into the system. That kid will never rent one of my apartments. I wish I could do a Trump. I can't do a Trump voice. I wish I could do a Trump voice, man. Like Shane Gillis. You guys like Shane Gillis?
Yeah. He's hilarious.
Oh, his Trump is fucking hilarious, man. Yeah, I'm the best. Fuck, I wish I could do it. I can't do a good Trump. That'd be the best, though. That fucking guy, man. What a fucking con man. He's conned everybody. They're still sending him money.
Still.
I'm a billionaire, but I need $5 from you. You guys got $5?
Did you guys see that?
Come on, you can send me $10. Come on.
All of the, like some of the cards that he sold, the images were stolen.
Oh, the
from
Super
people.
Trump. Yes, he put his head on somebody else's. Come on, that's what he does. And people are like,
I said it
greatest
day
president
one.
ever.
I said it day one. Like this whole thing where he wouldn't admit that he lost the election, and I said it from like the day he admits that he lost the election, he has to stop collecting money from people. Like that's why he did it. He doesn't give a fuck about being president. He was just still collecting money.
Yeah, collect money, drag it out. He's been dragging shit out for years. You know, he owned buildings where he was like screwing over his tenants. They're poor people. Drag them out. Drag them out. They give up. That's what he does. That's his grift.
Yeah.
He's a fucking grifter. Call you buy the Trump coin. It's the best coin ever. Never seen a coin better than this. Oh fuck! Look at this. What? No.
Oh, say does that Star-Spangled?
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, it's the American
America's
dream,
a business.
Dude. You're
It's not a
describing.
country.
You're
It's not a
describing
country.
the American dream, personified as the fucking president they had.
Yeah, above the law, says whatever. Me
He's
too. I'm a
lovely.
fucking billionaire. Did you guys know?
Nice.
I'm a billionaire.
Now I'm starting to believe it. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
I mean, you said it 3 times now. I think
I'm not
I
gonna
think
show
I'm
you,
buying
but
it
you know,
too.
just take
How
over.
much do you need?
Yeah.
I want to be a millionaire too.
But,
what
you guys,
does it
you guys
cost?
have $10? You guys have $10?
I saw a meme the one time. It's like what he say. He's a genius who won't release his IQ. He's a billionaire who won't release his taxes. He's innocent
that's it.
but won't give up his DNA. Yeah.
I gotta dig this long. I won't show you guys, but I fucking.
No, you
it's
can't see.
It's a monster. It's monstrous. Like,
And there are people like
Dude,
that.
that's not even orange.
There are people.
Somebody else's.
I remember when I was in high school, and there was a guy, and it was always like, oh, his mom was a fucking doctor, and this and that. Buddy, you live in the fucking apartment building in the slums. Yeah, my mom got a new fucking Maserati. It's in the basement. Okay, well, let's go see it. Oh no, it's in the shop actually. I forgot.
Ugh.
Okay. What? You know, we can
despise
like.
that
It's
kind of-
very easily proven that you don't. What you're saying is not true, and that's the
you know,
level that
adults
these
like
guys
that.
are on.
I know kids like that, but I don't know any fucking adults that do that.
No, but
No.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. That's
it's
sad.
sad that people. It's not. I don't even. It's not even them. It's not even them that's the problem, because nowadays you want to run a scam. People are gonna run scams. Every YouTube video is a fucking prank or some shit. Somebody's running a scam. It's the fucking idiots who believe this shit.
That's exactly right.
That's the problem.
That's
These
exactly
people
right.
are like, what the? You ever? What's that guy? Jordan Kepler. You know the Daily Show guy who goes out and talks to people at Trump rallies.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! The people that this guy talks to are the dumbest fucking people on earth.
But again, that's what I brought up earlier, is why are we seeing the dumbest people on Earth? Why are we getting their opinions? Because it's a fucking
It's so
shit to make you
amplified.
think that the rest of them are like that.
So, guys, there's something about that. I think like our standard is socialist for our society, right? Like we have human rights. We're living in a society who has benefited already in the past of becoming more civilized and socialized, right? So I think it's only normal we get to a point where that shit, like some of the most stupid people I know are some of the best valued people I know with a good heart and good intentions. Some of the best people I know are fucking Catholics. Some of the best fucking people I know are fucking wrong about a bunch of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So being smart is one thing. We want a society. Smart's good for your kid. You want a fucking full society of smart people or good people? I take good people 100%.
Yeah, I agree.
So some of them are going to be stupid. They're going to fucking pick up calls from a fucking scam call center and give all their information and get. It's going to happen, but that's not the problem in my society.
This prince in Nigeria needs my help.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Grandma? You have the best fucking
Lend
heart.
me $700. You know?
So yeah, not worried people getting scammed. It's sad for them. They don't hurt people. If anything, you're pretty generous.
But going
stupid
back to what you
supposed to hurt.
said, stupid is definitely amplified now.
It's
I think every
it's
fucking
pretty.
idiot with their opinion is like.
It used to be whenever somebody had an opinion, you're going to read something, you're going to watch something, they had to have a little frame of reference or like a little knowledge on the topic.
Yeah.
Now everybody's an expert in everything.
Yeah. For space experts, like asteroid flies by Earth, it's like, why didn't we do this?
Yeah.
What the fuck do you know, Jimmy in fucking Alabama?
It's the
Shut
same.
the fuck up.
Well,
it was the
Facebook
same.
told me this.
Yeah.
I saw this guy on YouTube. I saw this guy on YouTube is a fucking widespread fucking source right now. Yeah, did I ever show you that video? The guy's holding a lemon, and he's like, and the guy he's ironic. I'm gonna explain why the Earth can't be flat. Look, it's a lemon, and then he pours water on it, and obviously it all pours out like everywhere. He's like,
that's fucking hilarious.
That's it. He just stares into the fucking camera and spills his water on his fucking. Then he takes a plate. Whoop. The water stays on the plate. Did you guys see this coming? The water stays on the fucking. Checkmate, buddy.
Yeah, you win, tough guy. Yeah.
You win that round, man.
The guy's never spun his bicycle wheel around. It's fucking like, whoa, man, whoa.
But the herd is flat, and we're not spinning, so that's not a factor, Steve.
Like, really, if the Earth was flat, you think there would be nobody that fell off? These fucking idiots are fucking doing crazy. They fall off buildings. They fall off everything.
But Steve,
some fucking asshole.
We can't find their body. We can't find their body if they fall off the herd, so we can't know. But there's missing people. What tells you they're not fucking off the herd?
Hey guys, I'm here at the edge of the Earth. I'm ready to fucking go. Let's run. You guys ready to go? Let's go. Like, fuck, man, come on.
Because the satellites don't allow the signal of your cell phone to get there. That's why you don't see those fucking videos.
Exactly.
And basically the only
mate.
The only reason that they think that too is because they were told otherwise. You know what I mean? If they had to figure it out for themselves, it would be first round. Yeah.
Some convincing person on the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, really fucking. They said some words that made sense to me, and now I'm telling you the same words.
It all started with that Loose Change movie, man. I'm telling you right now.
Be fair, guys. We live in a society where being charismatic is way better than being smart, right? You don't need to be smart.
Debates
marketing.
Reward the truth. They reward charisma. There's no question about it.
Yeah. At the end of the 80s, marketing became more important than manufacturing. And as soon as that happened, you start getting shit that's only fucking good for a year or two, and you gotta buy a new one, and it's like they're gonna sell you the best one, and that one's better than this one. Oh, no. Now we got fucking 10 different models that are gonna last you 2 years instead of one model that lasts you 10 years.
Yeah.
Marketing became better.
My parents have a
than
fridge that's older than me.
Yeah. Yeah,
like,
my mom too. Her fucking washer and dryer. I've had 4, I think. 4. The washer and dryers are not like throwaway items. I've had 4.
Yeah.
Since my mom has the fucking same one. Still going. It's like, do you got the number? Can you get the number for a repairman for me? Like, people repair that shit? Just throw it away and buy a new one. Like, she's got fucking call the repairman. The guy's 90. Shows up like with a fucking. He's got a tool belt with 3 screwdrivers on it. Yeah, like, here you go. Just needs a new belt. What?
I always watch
Really?
3 YouTube videos, and I'm serious. I'm serious as fuck, guys. I watch 3 YouTube videos, and I see if I can do it myself, and I try to repair my
Oh,
own fucking.
yeah.
I changed the pump 2
Yeah.
times on my washer and the CPU inside. It's all fucking computers nowadays, man. All the fucking
Yeah.
computer plugs. So easy as fuck. Save a lot of time, but I do repair my shit. It's funny.
Yeah.
I'm going to
YouTube's
repair
good
it.
for some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this guy, he
YouTube.
built his own. This guy, he built his own rocket.
can do it.
He's going to prove the fucking stupid government.
Oh,
the-
that guy. Yeah, he's dead now. That guy. He's dead.
Yes, he is.
His rocket crashed.
Well, that
See?
that
He's no
That-
Elon Musk.
that proves nothing, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't
How do
prove
you
yours.
crash into a round object anyway? It's got to be
Yeah,
flat to crash into it.
Clearly.
Else it would have just deflected back into space.
Yeah, he would've
obviously, you
fucking-
you bunch of fucking idiots
way.
believing
Yeah.
believing what
Bullshit.
they say.
Yeah.
We watch this with the lemon. See?
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Listen.
I can no longer find that video. By
Truth
the way.
Talker 123 knows the fucking real deal over here. Okay, I don't know.
That's hilarious.
Look, there's a fucking video of him being punched in the face by fucking what's his
Yeah.
face, Rex.
Buzz Aldrin?
Yeah, Buzz,
Yeah.
Buzz, yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
look, because he was asking the real fucking questions.
He said the real questions. The real questions.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Fucking
show,
clown.
guys. We've been fucking 2 hours into it right now.
All right.
Where's the
Sounds
fucking
good,
song?
boys.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
is. Thanks so much, Steve. I think that's the most entertaining fucking guest
That
we've
was a
had.
good one.
You do fucking
was fun.
killer fucking voices and stuff. That was awesome, man. Let's
Well,
fucking do it again if you're again. if
Yeah,
you're
man.
down.
I'm always around.
Well, where do you find where do we find your music, dude?
It's on Spotify. You can find me under Critical, CRYTYCAL. It's Critical, but with Y's instead of I's. I'm on Apple, everywhere, pretty much. I didn't get a
Beautiful.
chance to finish you guys' songs. I was trying to get it done, but
Didn't bring
I
it
know
up,
where
man.
it's
No
at.
rush. Take all your time and just send it
it's
to Big-
it's there.
You
No
want- you-
worries,
you
man.
know what? You know what? The season's almost over right now. If you got it for October, I'm fucking happy.
Yeah. I'm
That's
working on it.
basically what I was going to say, too. I think we might have 1 or 2 shows left this year. That's probably it.
Yeah. I'm working on it. Well, look, if you guys want to have me back again, man, I'm
For
always
sure.
down for a good
Had a
time
blast.
hanging out.